I use that when I ran tabletop. There, like it was in beta at the time, I think.
Yeah.
Or alpha maybe even at the time, and I subscribed just so I could use it.
So if you notice all of their tools, while they are slowly adding support for things you would require in a VTT, they're not actually adding the virtual tabletop to it.
I wonder if that philosophy will change when if they sell, because they're supposed to be. What did I hear that they're supposed to be selling, or maybe I'm getting my wires crossed in manga because Crunchyroll just got bought out by Funimation. Yeah, I think Wizards is selling D&D. Not Wizards, sorry, Hasbro.
Hasbro is selling Wizards. That I think is just. I don't think that there's no actual basis to that rumor. That has not been mentioned anywhere except for in memes.
In meme,
yeah, there has been no actual story on that.
Or maybe it's because I've read something about the horrible things that have happened since Hasbro bought Wizard.
What you mean? Back in the 90s, and now suddenly it's the most profitable it's ever been.
Yeah, right.
That's so horrible.
Yeah, I've heard Hasbro does not like Dungeons and Dragons. That's what I've been told. These are on those D&D groups. Actually, some of the same ones you're in with me.
Hasbro likes money, though.
And right now, this is a lot of money.
Yeah, D&D currently is a gold mine. It wouldn't surprise me if they sold Wizards. Specifically, if they sold it at a turning point. So if there was something that happened to the market to cause would be perceived as a possible future dip in the value of Wizards, I could see Hasbro wanting to unload it while it's at its peak to make the max amount of money off of it. Just because Hasbro just screams that kind of company, you know?
No, yeah, all that meme and stuff about like Hasbro and the controversy surrounding Wizards. Like that controversy for one is really old. If they were gonna have done something for bad press, it would have been back when everybody was screaming Wizards was racist. Not now that they've officially released something to combat being racist.
Yeah, if they were gonna drop it because of that, they would have done it already.
I think that was
I can see Hasbro dumping them for a big payout. Just like min-maxing for the most profit they can make out of Wizards.
I saw a shit post the other day from somebody saying, Disney, please buy D&D. Like, no. Actually, no.
Oh, God, no.
Better yet, have you guys heard about the Dungeons and Dragons movie? It's going to be called Dungeons and Dragons again.
Good.
Why?
Why fix what's broken?
It's...
Why fix what's not broken? I'll put it that way.
What? I mean, you've seen the previous movies?
Yeah, and it's fantastic. Loved it.
Oh. No.
Are you kidding me? It was super entertaining. Like, I mean, if you go in there and you're expecting like a box office blockbuster of action and romance and storytelling and the Lord of the Rings remade into the fucking gloriousness that it could be, then you're watching the wrong movie. But if you go into it and you're like, oh, this needs to be cheesy and shitty and entertaining, then you're going to get what you paid for.
I'm assuming some of your other favorite movies also quote like Super Mario Brothers, right?
Super Mario Brothers was awesome.
Loved Super Mario Brothers.
That was
movie,
a super awesome movie. Yes.
It was so terrible and cheesy that it was good.
I mean, I did like some of the cyberpunk tech, like the boots on the Koopa Troopers. That would the boots that Mario eventually stole. The ones that would the hydraulics that would extend from. That was one of my favorite parts as a kid. But still, Yoshi, what have they done to you?
Where are my walls? Oh.
If you went in as a Yoshi fanboy, on the other hand.
Oh, God. Lily, Lily, you there? I think she's having mic issues.
She said she was earlier, and we just kind of ignored her.
Yeah, but she also it's also lighting up on hers right now, but I don't hear her saying anything.
I'm gonna disconnect and reconnect and see if that. Lily, eek.
I see her box is lit up. Is lighted
That's
up.
what I was just saying.
Where is
It was from you,
Raisa?
and connected and reconnected, and that's no longer happening.
Does anybody want to send Cody a message on? I guess I can. I just
Cody-san!
Literally just pulled
Cody-san.
up my phone.
Cody-san. Ah, claim free energy. Yes. Marvel Strike Force. No.
There's so many messages.
Quit saying tonight. It's tonight. Like, why do you assume that tonight is... Like, when you spell something correctly and then your phone says no.
Oh, you actually spell things correctly? I just sent him this.
I don't know what you... Did you post it in Discord?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I heard it. I want to do that.
I wonder whose message worked.
Oh, we are live. Let me...
Game!
And yeah, everybody heard all of that conversation. Okay.
Hell yeah.
All of the 10 million viewers. But yes, so we will give... oh, there he is! But then we lost one.
I've literally been trying to get on here for about 15 minutes, and Discord keeps updating, then crashing, then trying to update again.
Well, I've been stuck in that one before.
I am highly suspicious of the fact that Vin enters and Lily leaves. The bird of despair.
Are they the same person?
Never be in the same room at the same time.
My life is a lie.
That awkward moment when you realize
That every time...
While I waited on Discord to update, that I found at Kroger's for $5 today.
That awkward
Kroger.
moment when you go to visit your girlfriend's house and you can't remember if she had that beard or not.
Yeah.
Are they the same
Beardy
person?
guy.
Okay, yeah, some shit happens right as we start game, so I'm gonna run and grab a drink real quick and give everybody a chance to settle in, and I will be right back, and I will start the watch together when I return.
well, in that case, I'm gonna go make a drink too.
Lily, are you there?
I was gonna say, I love that I'm getting messages from people to get on, and I'm actively trying to get on, and as soon as I do, everyone's like, well, I'm gonna go do a thing real quick.
Lily?
I'm nearly out of vodka, so it looks like I'm making.
Lily,
martini
you're not
tonight.
queuing. I mean, you're queuing, but no audio is coming out.
Just gonna go back to my Lego.
My big
I am
fuzzy
feeling-
blanket. Oh, it's so soft. All right.
Still not working, Lily.
Is this the blanket you got for your wife?
No.
Oh.
No.
I knew there was something I was trying to forget.
Oh God, come on stream.
I got two of them and a face mask of me like butt naked, just like laid over on my side, and in a very Seth Rogen-esque position.
Oh God, that is what that reminds me of. Another memory I've tried to suppress.
Don't fight it. Search your feelings. You know this to be true.
No, not that. Seth Rogen laughing.
Oh. I was watching a video today, a D&D video on Juablex, and
Yeah.
they were talking about who would voice him, and they said it would be Seth Rogen. If anybody were to voice the demon lord of oozes, it would definitely be Seth Rogen. And
Oh
now,
my God.
now I can only see that.
I can't get that out of my mind either.
And it reminds me of that movie where he was like a blob of ooze. I can't remember what movie that
Yeah.
was. But, oh, Yeah.
I must consume everything.
I apparently missed a fantastic film at some point.
Yeah. I don't remember. While we're waiting on her, I'll see if I can find what this is. Let's see.
She's probably destroying everything and restarting her computer. Like, shit is being destroyed in her room right now. I guarantee it. Throwing stuff up, Worked 10 minutes on a coffee. Now that coffee cup's broken against the wall.
I did a transplant into my computer today of a 2 terabyte NVMe.
Ooh.
And still made it on time.
Lily, it's still not working.
Monsters versus Aliens.
Oh yeah. It was
Okay, that's weird.
not as bad as a movie.
Stand by, everybody. Hold on.
It's
Lily-
working now.
Yes, it's working, but we are getting reverb.
Oh my god. Ugh.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, or everything.
Sun's
are
going
you?
down, that guy.
Here is the picture of what he plays as.
Ah,
I did not know that was
Bob.
Seth Rogen that played that character.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it.
And
So-
I think Stephen Colbert plays the president.
That wouldn't surprise me. I don't. Was that an entire full-length movie?
That was an entire full-length movie.
Yes,
DreamWorks Monsters vs. Aliens?
Yeah.
Terrible movie.
No, I enjoyed it, but some reason I was thinking it was a short. But no.
They have shorts. They have tons of shorts.
I don't know. Everybody that I see in it is wearing long pants or no pants.
For me.
Go. Go home.
I am here.
No, he can make puns. He's doing clips again.
I did one clip, so that's fine.
You did 3.
Hmm.
You see
That's
those 2
correct.
views on each of them? That's me.
Okay.
Here's the
So-
part where it makes me have to do this tab.
I'm trying to get back in the game.
Raise the Paul. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yep. Just I show you are in, Raisa. Are you, Cody?
I am in. I should be good.
All right.
Yep, the only one we're waiting on is...
I'm trying.
Oh, no, you're good. Don't worry, you're doing great.
All right.
So that's what words of encouragement sound like.
Let's see.
Someone had to fill the silence.
Sorry, I am prepping. All right. I don't even know what's being talked about. Over
Hurry
my
up,
head.
somebody say something so I can say something.
A watch together. Because you are in combat. Well, kind of. You are not necessarily in combat, but you are being attacked.
Which reminds me.
Ooh, Watch Together is running.
Yes. Make sure it's coming up on stream. We are... Yes, it is. Alright, cool. Ba-da-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum. We got everybody in game. All right. So how is everybody? You present accounted for and more Christmas.
But
Is that a Christmas tree or is it a dreidel? Which one are we
There we
going?
go, Christmas tree.
Okay, it's a Christmas tree dreidel. Oh, nice. Yeah. All right. So last week when we ended off, you approached Feathergale Spire in an attempt to collect some, I guess, information. You had learned that they might not be exactly who they made themselves out to be to you at first. Upon approach, you see the drawbridge raised, inaccessible, and you were shot at from window slits high above in the middle areas of the tower. You ducked back for cover along the hills, And as you step there, Marcus, you get shot. No. Yeah, y'all stuck back, and we're kind of hiding out of the way. And that's where we ended. So how do you want to proceed from here? It is your move.
So, do we storm the tower? I'm not quite sure.
How are you going to deal with those
Going
arrows?
forward and getting shot seems like a terrible idea.
Well, I mean, no, we could burn the tower, and I don't know.
Arrow lands kind of at a hill near you, but not enough range to hit you.
I don't know. Can you like go up there and can you Lola Bunny them or something, Amika?
They shot me.
Oh yeah, they did.
Mm.
He literally has a hole in her.
Actually, she still has an arrow in her.
Can I see one of the shooters?
Give me an investigation check.
Ugh.
Hello.
An investigation, you say?
Investigate.
That's her, not me.
Okay.
I was making sure it was working.
Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, cool. Yes, I will give you an investigation check, unlike one you've ever seen before.
Is that so?
Natural 0.
It was close.
Yeah, you see a silhouette in the top of kind of like a scale mail armor and kind of like a chain top head dressing underneath, maybe what might be like a leather helmet, as a bow pulls back out of the area.
I'm going to attack it. Hey, quit firing arrows at us!
Roll for attack.
Does 29 hit?
Let's see, does it? How do you R it? At level 5, you have a plus 10 to hit?
Yep, because our proficiency bonus just went up, and I have archery for my fighting style.
Jesus.
Yep.
Alright. That power spike. At level 5. Let's see. 13. Yeah, as he's you see this the bow kind of begin to come out of the window slit. As it begins to release one, you see an arrow just straight into his wrist, and you hear a ah!
That'll teach you to fire at us, bastards!
And you see falling down from the
Lucky.
window slit, or the arrow slit, a longbow just topples down into the bottom of the canyon. You can see it
I'm not picking that up for you.
from another one. You see arrow flies, lands near your feet.
I'm gonna fire at that bastard too.
Amika's actively hiding.
Now you are this is with what is the range? What is the short range on your bow, by the way?
Oh, I do not suffer disadvantage from that because of sharpshooter.
So range doesn't impose disadvantage? Okay, cool.
Nope.
Cool.
Hawkeye.
And ignores 3/4 cover.
I don't think. Yep, that does hit.
Are we just hanging out, or are we doing the turn order thing?
Right now, y'all are just hanging out.
But yeah, that's
Actively.
You managed to hit the guy, sure. Yeah, as you kind of ricochets off the side of the slit, and then you just hear kind of a from above.
we could do this easy. We just want to talk.
I'd also like to try to deceive them and tell them that we got the ring of the mayor of Waterhaven, or whatever thing they're fighting. No, the surgeon, not the mayor. One of their surgeons we got the ring of.
One of a surgeon. What? Give me a
The
deception.
sheriff.
Do what?
A sheriff, not a surgeon. Or a sergeant.
I was wondering what you're talking about.
Give me a deception check. Yeah, as you kind of yell out towards this, let's see. Does a 19 hit you, Paul?
Thankfully for my new pretty shield, it does not.
Yeah, as you say this, you see somebody kind of approach up through the window and quickly let loose. Get out of here with that! And the arrow flies out of the arrow slit, the top of the tower, and just smashes and deflects off of your shield.
It was a nice try, Paul. I applaud your effort.
So is there like a...
Is there an order, or do I get to keep trying things?
I don't think there is an order.
Roll initiative, then. We'll do this that way.
No!
Fair enough.
Oh.
Ruined it for everyone.
No! Why did I say it?
Sorry. Oh my god. Sorry, when I restarted my computer, I had YouTube tabs open, and now they're all starting to play again.
Oh,
It's so fun. No encounter has been created.
Huh? Yeah, there's an
Yeah, I'm
encounter.
looking at it.
There's so many of them.
There's definitely an encounter here.
Mine says no active encounter.
you rolled anyway, and it's got you. What? That's weird. Why doesn't it have her on there?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Did you link your D&D
Yeah.
Beyond and stuff?
It still came in the chat.
Yeah, I came in the chat. It just told me I had no active encounters.
Yeah, I don't know why. Sarah's definitely an active encounter.
Yeah, cannot add to initiative tracker. Initiative to tracker, no active encounters.
Let me see if I can manually add you.
Hmm. I
Would
can
you-
refresh.
Yeah.
That
Would you
works.
hide?
Yeah,
Sorry.
you're on there now.
Okay.
I was just gonna say if you wanted to hide some of the NPCs from us until it's their turn, I don't know. I feel like we gained a whole bunch of information just from combat.
Oh no, you have not gained a whole bunch of information yet. I mean, you've already been here. You know it's full of people.
Or at least
You-
it wasn't.
You've literally feasted with them.
Okay,
Yes.
that was weird. I can see it now.
I added you
I
into it. You can.
refreshed. Yeah, no, well, after you added me into it, I still couldn't see it, so I
Hmm.
just refreshed.
Gotcha.
It's super weird.
And if you want to, well, you don't have. Yeah, you'll have to roll from D&D Beyond.
Yeah. Just fine.
And so that means, Raisa, you will have an opportunity to have a go at this tower. What is it that you want to do in this moment?
Also, I rolled a 3. And sorry.
The drawbridge is up, or no? Is the drawbridge down now? Did we knock that down?
No. You noticed the chain last week,
Yeah.
but you never did anything about it.
That's what I thought.
Nitro, you need to roll initiative still.
Oh. Okay, sorry.
There we go.
Oof.
Let me check that. Okay, I didn't think so. There we go. I am going to mage armor and be done.
All right.
Initiative of 2.
So in that case, we're gonna have does an 8? Oh, begin combat. Skip 18. Does an 18 hit you, Nitra?
Me?
Yes.
An 18?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. You see an arrow come arching over, and as it lands, kind of like directly onto your like the top of your foot, as it barely made it, but it does hit you. That is going to be 4 points of damage,
Okay.
piercing damage, and
Sometimes.
And then let's see. It's Marcus. It is on you.
All right, so Marcus is going to aim at the chains.
Okay, make an attack.
Yes. He's gonna send a shot off the first to see how this goes. So without the force damage. 17 hit.
17 does hit, yes. And for 12 points of damage, is enough to break one part of the left chain. As you see the drawbridge begin to and kind of swivel on one side. It's held together by a chain going up on the right still.
All right, so in that case, the other one I'm going to hit with Sharpshooter since I get 2 attacks a turn.
Arrow flies through, lands with extreme precision as your metal arrowhead gets in between the chain and continues to pierce forward. You see the chain just snap as the drawbridge quickly just slams, boom, crashing onto the ground. You see dust fly up into the air as the drawbridge is now accessible to you. The gates, however, on the front of the castle are still closed, or in front of the tower.
I told you we could talk this out. End my turn.
Oh, this is so many. All right. Come back here, and then Amika, it's on you.
Is there like a paint me a word picture of this area where, like, not necessarily the drawbridge forward, but everything leading up to that.
Okay, so you are on a mostly fairly arid area. It's not got much grass, but little bits of grass here. It's you're in a valley. You're at the beginning of a valley, and over the edge of where the drawbridge is connecting, down below, is a really large canyon. So behind you,
the area immediately behind us, around us.
Behind you is a mountain range, and so you have descended, or not necessarily a hill range, a really tall hill. So you have descended from the hill onto a flat, plain-esque area with mostly dirt and some grass around you, lightly hilly, and then a path going directly to the drawbridge.
So the area to the left and the right of the path, is that hilly or is it more or less flat immediately around us?
Mostly flat. To the south of you was enough of a hill for you to all kind of duck behind, but you could still be seen from around it.
Alright. Is there an area that Amika can move to and, like, crouch down or lay down or something and just completely hide behind?
Your best bet would potentially be behind this bush over here. But they have the high ground, so
yeah,
you're gonna be exposed regardless.
So it's hopeless, Anakin.
Alright, so Mika is going to, I guess, run over here to like maybe here.
Okay.
And try and, like, because you mentioned this is somewhat hilly, try and, like, lay down.
Make yourself as small as possible.
Yeah. The smallest possible target.
Okay. And you see Mika kind of duck down and, like, scrunch and, like, oh my god, and attempt to get out of sight.
Do large creatures grant cover?
No.
Okay, so
Mika is pro.
There's that, and then Mika got shot at the end of, or the beginning of end of last session. Is she aware of which arrow slit that arrow came from?
Give me a perception check. Yeah, you would have recognized it to be from the northeasternmost side, which on the map would be an upper floor on this side. So these arrow slits are not from this bottom here. The arrow slits are from the third level of the tower.
that's easily within 120 feet. Amika's gonna point at that and use message.
Okay.
Uh,
Do you not have to target somebody for that?
You have to. If you know the creature, you can go through what would normally be completely obstructed.
Okay.
If you are aware a creature is there, whether you know them or not, and you can point at them, and there is a path within 120 feet, it could wiggle its way through. You can talk to them.
Okay.
You don't actually have to know them.
Cool.
So she's going to send a message to them. And I think there's a limitation on how much information I can. It literally just says a whisper that only they can hear. Cool. Amika is going to say to the assuming it's male character, she's gonna say in the most seductive voice possible. She's going to say, "Hey, big boy, why don't you let down the drawbridge and we can talk this out?"
I shot the drawbridge down.
Or I guess open the gate and we can talk this out.
Okay. For one, give a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Natural
Okay.
1.
Anything else on your turn?
Bonus action. Amika is going to use her bonus action to invoke the feat that lets her shield and move players. Can't remember what it's called.
Channel Divinity?
Mantle of Inspiration.
Mantle of Inspiration.
All of that.
So 4 creatures you can see, 4 teammates, 8 temporary HP. And can immediately use your reaction to move up to its speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
All right.
If they wish to relocate as a reaction. Otherwise, 8 temp health to all the party members aside from Mika.
Everybody catch that?
Yes.
All right.
So we get 8 temporary hit points. Now the drawbridge is down, correct?
It is, yes.
Okay, cool.
I picture Amika, and correct me if I'm wrong, I picture Amika's inspiration as pretty much like the high and mighty little anime girl, like screaming at people to do stuff.
You're wrong.
In this situation, I would say probably not.
So why can't I
Under
see
other
over here?
circumstances, most likely.
I was wondering, why can't I see over here?
Huh?
There's a big cone of darkness in front of me.
Because that is just an open valley. That is the rest of the layers of the tower. So there's a wall there blocking the rest of the part of the map.
Oh, okay.
This map is in segments.
Nirsa, are you also going to use your reaction to move closer?
Yes, sorry, my computer's being slow. I'm sorry.
That was the end of Amika's turn, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Nitra, it's on you.
Nirsa's turn once again.
Hold please. Oh, shit. Hold on. So wait, the reaction was that you can move forward, right?
You can
move
move up to your movement wherever you wish.
Oh yeah, y'all are
If
still
you
doing
change
reaction stuff. Sorry.
30, 35, I believe is there. I could be wrong. I think I'm wrong, but it's fine. Just gonna use part of her movement.
That's 30.
And open the door.
It is
and
locked.
Move back. Oh, good. All right, she's gonna attack the door. She's gonna move back up, and attack the door.
Roll attack for me. Yeah.
She's gonna wreck it.
25 hits. For 17 points of damage. All right. Oh, wait, you're not raging, though, are you?
It's gonna be 15, though.
15. All right, 50 points of damage. As you rear back your hammer and you just crack into this wooden door, you see a large split just come down from the top all the way to the bottom. It's not broken open, but it is looks quite structurally unsound now.
She'll swing at it again because now she has 2. God, I hate when I accidentally move over the top tabs in D&D Beyond because then it thinks I want to click on one of those.
21 hits. And for 8 points...
Oh, 6.
Oh, 6. Let's see. That's still enough. So, as you pull back, you pull back your warhammer, and you crack into that exact same spot that you hit before, and you see the right part of the door shatter open. Gives you about a 5-foot opening.
She's gonna go back, and that's gonna be her turn. Stop.
And then you're gonna do what?
She's moving back a little bit.
Oops. All right. Yeah. So it is open for you now. Anything else on your turn? Nope. All right. Let's see. What has this got here? Oh, okay. That's right.
There are 3 in that room.
And he has vision of you and you. So, 10 feet wide. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Doesn't sound good, guys.
Oh.
This will be pretty.
I am going to need... Yeah. As you see this figure in dark leather armor, shoulder pads. He's got a helmet over his head. It's got like a little fin, almost like a feather fin over the top of the helm. As he's wielding, what's he got? I think he's got a.
Is it bird person?
Actually, he does not have a weapon. So he begins. You see him getting kind of throwing his hands around as a wind starts kicking up into the room next to him. You see his hand draw back as he lashes forward and casts Gust of Wind. 10 feet wide.
Burn the witch.
Let me give you a 10 feet wide, 60 foot long.
I would love to be able to see this, but I can't because there's darkness around me.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
It's actually... Oh, nope, don't do that. No, quit. Go away. Oh, it's 10 feet, right? 10 feet wide. Ooh, okay. So, I need one more of these.
That's what she...
Nah.
I need strength saving throws from Paul, Marcus, and Nystra.
You want a strength saving throw
I do,
from the
yes.
barbarian?
Yes. And let's hope that it doesn't toss you. Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, what the fuck is that? What the
Is
hell is
Nystra
that?
raging?
Nystra is not raging.
No, she's not.
And now
Unfortunate.
the dice decide the direction, and let's hope it doesn't knock you 300 foot off of the bridge.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
Bet.
I'm far enough close to the edge.
I'm really hoping I don't kill somebody right now, but the dice have to roll.
She will come back as a barbarian and give the party PTSD if she dies.
Okay, let's see. Okay, that is you are pushed back towards Marcus in a. Let me look at the spell. Let's see how far. Let's see. You will be pushed back 15 feet, which will be there.
No.
And Marcus, what was yours?
Yeah, I failed probably.
Well, yep, you all failed. Actually, yep,
But I'm
yep,
so
you all
close
failed.
to the edge that it couldn't possibly push me off.
Yeah. Let's see. I still have to see which direction. And Paul's direction. That's the bad one. Not for you, but well, you kind of bump into Risa, and she kind of pushes you and keeps you from continuing farther back. That is its turn.
Hey, girl.
No touch.
Paul, it's your turn.
How far can you yell things?
I mean, you yell a long ways. Like if you're yelling at the top of your lungs, it goes pretty far. Like it's some ridiculous amount. We've looked it up before. But if you're trying to accomplish something here by screaming, most likely you're going to be able to.
All right, I would like to yell at the tower, and I will remember the leader's name that we met, and I'll just ask him. Remember the Manticore? We could have drinks instead of war.
Remember the Manticore. We could have had drinks instead of the war.
Also, I say, Marcus, you're an archer, and get back.
All right.
I would love to be able to
Yeah.
see in front of me.
Oh, oh no, never mind.
I can't even see the bridge. That's where it's at.
Huh?
Yeah.
What do you mean you can't see the bridge?
I yelled.
I can
Try
see it.
refreshing.
Yeah, I see it through your token's vision.
That's
see
weird.
right
For
at the
me,
end of it.
it's a big black cone.
Yeah, try refreshing
Can
maybe.
you light a torch
Yes,
and
I'm
throw
doing
it the same turn?
Oh, okay, yeah. Now it's gone.
Okay.
Ah, okay, cool. Cool.
No, if you pull out and light a torch, that is an action.
All right, like if I try to throw it at the bridge to light the tower up, I'd take 2 turns.
Correct.
How long would it take to destroy the bridge? I'm just playing.
Most likely a long time.
Horsey uses dodge, and I ready and assist to whoever attacks the nearest ally that attacks if within melee range. And my turn.
Go in defensive stance. All right, dodged.
Well, I'm mounted on the horse, so the horse just dodges, and then I ready to assist the girls if they or Marcus if they make an attack near me.
Oh, if they make
Like
an
just-
attack.
Yeah, like the assist.
Yeah, it'll have to
Or
be.
the-
It'll have to be one person within 5 foot of you, for the
Yeah.
assist. But yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I meant. Yeah.
All right, Racer.
5 foot squares, right?
Yep.
Got this, Raisa. Roll higher than a 1. Roll higher than a 1.
Don't
Yeah,
jinx
like,
her.
much odds of that. I've rolled like 19 ones so far.
Yeah.
And have only rolled 17 times this game.
Basically, yes.
Let's see what has happened.
I'm really glad they didn't knock you off the bridge. It would have been the second time you got knocked off of a bridge.
That would have. I know.
That would have been
And as
instant.
this character, within like what, 2 sessions?
So the door is open now, correct?
It is half broken. So it is a 2-part door. It's got, the 2 parts that swing open. The left hand, well, your right hand side of it has been smashed and broken off of its hinges by an angry dwarf with a hammer.
I will. That's not the screen I want. I will firebolt the door.
All right, 15 is going to hit it, yes. For 11 points of damage, you're going to see the rest of the door, essentially upon impact, kind of shatter as wood splinters and blasts off into multiple directions.
And that's my good roll for the session.
And it was on a door.
Yep.
Cash in my luck for the day.
All
And
right.
I guess that also
Clean.
uses up my assist.
It would have, yes.
Yeah.
All right, Marcus.
I would be complete.
Gust of wind me, shall you?
I think it's Marcus, actually. Let me... Oh, no, it's not Marcus. I'm sorry, back up! There's too many for me to keep track of.
Shitload of Feathergale people.
15, is that going to hit you, Marcus? No, I'm sorry, 16?
Nope.
Okay. Then it is your turn.
Sweet. Hit me with a gust of wind, shall you? Hunter's Mark! Onto the swamp thing.
Swamp thing?
Hold on, let me zoom in.
Yeah, I would
No,
definitely
no,
zoom in.
I-
That is definitely not a swamp thing.
Yeah. And I'm going to attack him. Pull the arrow back and swing.
If
Why
you're
is it
pulling the arrow
say
back and
virtual-
swinging, you might be doing it wrong.
Oh, hold on. I forgot when I refreshed it earlier. That's actually not going to be the force damage attached to it. It's going to be 3 plus Hunter's Mark, which I should just go ahead and... 2 points of damage total. So it's going to be 5 points. No, I'm sorry. It's going to be 10 points of damage total.
Let's see. So it's 25 to hit, and then your D6 is for your Hunter's Mark, right?
Mm-hmm.
And 11 to 13 points of damage. Yeah, he'll take it. Will he though? Actually, you 25. Let's see. Will he? Let's see. No, he is not going to take all that.
Who's confusing the ball?
That is my Star Wars thing.
Oh.
I need a dice. I need a dice. Where's all my dice? Here we go.
Ignore this next roll.
9.
There we go.
Okay. So. How do I roll
Live
this?
without you.
No, that's not working.
I swear if this guy cast shield.
Ooh, 21. Does that hit you?
21 does hit me.
All right, so that is going to be.
Ooh.
Okay.
Well, my turn wasn't over. What is he
Nope.
doing?
He is using his
Oh.
reaction as he catches it and he lobs it back at you. For that's a d6 plus 4. 7 points of piercing damage.
What is he,
As-
a monk?
As he this arrow comes colliding in with him, he grabs it
I was gonna say.
just as it barely begins to make contact with his skin, and he quickly just flips it overhand, and he overhand throws it directly at you in the best bar dart motion as it hits you for 7 points of piercing damage.
7 points. Almost took all of my temp HP. Alright, cool. So now... I shall not get away with that! And I am going to apply... What's it called? Sharpshooter this time. For my second attack.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to attack. Let's see.
Ten is gonna miss
Oof. Yes, it is.
as it goes flying over and just sticks into the double doors behind him.
Yep. Let's see. And with that, Marcus is going to move back a few feet. And that is going to be his turn.
All right, let's see. Nope. Nope. Amika, it's on you.
Alright. Amika is going to... crawl 10 feet.
Staying prone.
Yep. 10. And I'll just do this. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, I need to give you
That's 5 feet.
That's epic.
I like the watch together music.
Yeah, that's epic.
Amika's gonna crawl over here. Is the closer of those two the swamp thing? No, it's not actually a swamp.
He's not a swamp thing, no.
Amika is going to crawl over here.
Just accept he's been called the Swamp Thing now.
Yep. She's gonna say in a disgusting voice.
you.
She's gonna say in a disgusted voice as she points at the swamp thing. What the hell is that? And use vicious mockery.
Okay, that's a wisdom save, right?
Done it at that point.
Yep. DC 15 whiz save.
And that is a 21. That's a nat 20.
Nothing happens. He's got that thick skin. He's been called a swamp thing plenty of times.
He just puts his head down in prayer and is unaffected.
Okay, in which case Amika is going to what is the range?
Oh, here we go.
Bonus actions. 30 feet. That is more than 30 feet for sure. She's not going to shove Nicer off the edge. That seems cruel.
I would not recommend it for
Please don't.
probably your own safety.
Yeah, I guess that's the end of Amika's turn.
I'm just imagining that scene from the first Avengers after Hulk and Thor take down one of the Leviathans. Punch
I
off
just-
screen.
Yeah.
Punch the screen.
Why isn't this working here?
This is the end of Amika's turn.
Alright, so why is this not...
You could just sort of hit checks Nicer off the bridge.
It's not working for his...
Yes.
Oh.
It's not working for me. I just see it.
No, it's not letting me change it to a actual token, which is what's... but that'll work for now. I'll fix it during the week. And I cannot give you... oof. Sorry, I'm trying to...
He rolls initiative separate from me, because if I give up control of him, he gets to retake his old initiative. Or just however you think's best.
Alright, there's a 5 on him, yep. Okay, so... But you're on him.
Yeah, right now he is directly controlled.
Alright,
I'll switch next turn, though.
Amika, you did what after the vicious mockery? I'm sorry. Nothing?
Nothing. She ended her turn.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's see. I need to make a series of rolls here. A 6. A 10 is going to miss Nysra, I'm assuming. A 22 to Marcus.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
A 17 to Amika. And a nat 20 to Nasra. Let's see.
You'd have to roll for Amika with disadvantage.
Oh, because you're prone. Yeah. Here.
Yep.
A 7. No, 7. 11.
11 misses.
Okay. So Marcus will get hit. Nasra will get hit once with a crit. And that is going to be... 18 points of damage to Nitra. And
What kind of damage?
piercing. 10,
Okay.
10 points to Marcus.
Gotcha.
And then it is Nitra's turn. as arrows. So what happened was just a series of 4 arrows lobbed themselves off the middle of this tower. And as they fall down in concession, Amika, it lands like right next to you. You're laying prone, your arms kind of sprawled out on the ground, and just thump, right in between it and your face. Nitro, one of them goes directly into the head of your warhammer and just kind of bounces off. And as you kind of look over and laugh, one of them hits you square in the throat. And Marcus, one pelts you into your shoulder.
Ooh.
And it is Nitro's turn.
Did I see what happened to the swamp thing and the other dude that was in there? I know there's still one dude left in there.
Whoa, where did he go?
Exactly. Where did he go, Gup?
He's still there. He's still there.
Is he?
I think
Quite the gust.
I think I accidentally deleted him.
Oh, okay. I was about to be like, is he wearing something? Yeah, because I'm like, wait a minute. There were 2 guys in there, and now they're suddenly gone. Where the?
Yeah, there's a 3rd guy in there. I don't know where he went, but
The mockery hit him too bad. He jumped off the cliff.
He's done with life.
all right. Nightstar is gonna use her movement. Well, okay. Before she moves, she's gonna bonus action rage. Yeah. Bonus action rage. So Nightstar's pretty pissed that
That's typically happens with
Warhammer,
rage.
that arrow hit her. And to respond to Amika's vicious mockery, she's like, I don't know what he is, but I'm betting anything I hit him with can make him a hell of a lot prettier. And then she's gonna move up. Or try to, at least. She's gonna try to move.
He's just a man in leather armor. This poor guy.
She's gonna try. She's gonna move there, and she's gonna smack him with her hammer. She's gonna basically come up with her warhammer, kind of like a baseball bat, and just kind of like wing it.
Sure, roll for damage.
There is no armor that protects against Mika.
Both of those are going to hit. That is going to be, let's see, 15 and... How about for your second one? 15 and 14?
It's gonna be 17 and 16.
Are you raging?
I'm raging.
Oh, you are raging.
It's
Okay.
yeah, I just raged. 17 and 16.
17 and 16. Let's
That
see.
means he gets the thing on him.
It does
Yes,
not.
he gets the celestial warriors on.
He does
him.
not get that on him.
Yes, he does.
He does not.
Oh, he's dead.
Because as you crack him across the chest, and you physically see all of the wind from his lungs just escape from his mouth in a very silent attempt at a scream. As he hunches down to try to catch his breath, over the back, you come crashing down into his spinal cord, separating his spine in two in between his shoulders, as the midsection of the top part of his body just falls limp and he crashes over onto the ground dead.
Alright. She's gonna kind of like shrug her shoulders.
And
Or not.
he's like face down in the ass up position, dead on the ground.
Yeah, so seeing how he kind of falls, she's gonna be like, or not.
Yeah, he don't get those warriors. He dead. Anything else on your turn?
So she can't really do anything else because she uses her full movement in both for actions, so.
Alright, let's see. So we're gonna see.
Let's see what we got. Ah, I see everything.
10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, he is going to make an attack at you with a dagger. 17 to hit.
Yeah. Gonna hit.
It is gonna hit. Okay. 3 points of piercing damage as he, you see him rush up beside you. He kind of jumps over the body of his fallen compadre as he pulls a dagger out of his side and just shanks you with it real quick. And
so
yeah,
one?
That will be one since you take half damage.
That tickled. That tickled.
And his turn. And then it will go to not him. Not him. Them. All right, it is Horsey's turn. Does
Horsey.
Does Horsey forego his turn to be commanded by you? Is that what that does?
I was wondering because if he shook me off or anything, it would use his action anyway. I probably have to wait till my turn to dismount. Is that right?
Yes, dismounting is your action.
So
Okay, so yeah, he's right now he's using my initiative.
Okay.
So nothing.
Nothing for him. Okay. Okay, yeah, okay, because he's commanded by you. You are in control of him. Let's see. Paul, it is your turn.
So we're gonna. All right, so I'm wanting to give him control back. Does that take like a action or a bonus action or anything?
you just have to dismount.
Yeah, you
which
just
is
have
50% of your movement.
Yeah.
I want to stay mounted, but I want him to turn into the intelligent mount instead of the directly controlled mount. Can we do that willy nilly?
No.
No,
Well,
you.
I meant on my turn.
If you're mounted, he's going to be under your control. That's part of their That's part of their training as being a mount.
I think the fine steed lets him act on his own still. I just have a telepathic bond with him.
So it gets weird. He technically functions when you're. So the way the bond works is that when you're not mounted on him, you can still communicate telepathically with him. Unlike a standard mount where you would have to control it via reins or movement of your legs. So you can give him active instructions without having to do that link. But he can perform all of his actions while you're mounted on him.
You have an distinct unless you define as a seamless unit. Yeah. There's nothing in the spell block saying that it's going to follow any different rules for mounted combat. So besides the communication with your telepathic
Specifically,
bond
what he's referring to is creatures that have a certain level of intelligence quantify to a secondary mount status that is intelligent mount, which means they act as independent beings. This would forego that because of the bond.
I can't select Horsey though.
No, I have to move him. I'll have to give you permission for Horsey when I make a token for him, which I did not do beforehand. But if you tell me where you want him to go, I'll move him.
Yes, we're wanting to go on the first half of the bridge.
Gotcha.
And then I'm going to ready my attack for when we get in range on Horsey's turn.
But
we're done.
Literally have a joint turn.
This one isn't directly controlled though. This is an independent mount, like if you were riding a dragon.
Because of the way that bond works, you have a joint turn.
Do I need to look up the Twitter where the guy says that it's different?
Which guy?
You guys talk about a guy who created the game?
Jeremy Crawford. We're gonna, for sake of time and stuff, we're just gonna go with it, and then we'll look it up later, because I don't want to bog down.
Oh yeah,
so much time for that.
I'm riding on him, and we're right there.
All right.
And I read that one thing, and I'm done.
All right, that will go to Risa.
Want to do that? Yeah, I will. I will move right behind Amika, dangerous safety. And I will see Mr. Dead Dude here with his ass up in the air and say something about, that position is usually a lot more fun than that. And
damn it, Finn.
50. This dude here in front of Nysra, we are going to firebolt on. If that's logistically logical.
The Fine Steed can attack do its turn independently. and
Yeah.
it will typically obey the paladin's command. So they are two separate. But while mounted, you are not able to move unless you dismount. It will move on its own turn. So that's how that'll work.
Yeah, I'm giving him control back. I just ready for when we get in melee
Right.
range.
And I'm sorry, go ahead, Risa. I'm listening now. Who are you firebolting?
I moved over here. Yeah, I moved over here by Mika, and I'm firebolting the one in front of Nystra there.
All right.
If that blood is possible.
It is. Yes, the horse is. You can see if your weave is good enough to. Yeah, 13. Sure. Yeah, you're able to launch forth this bolt of fire and kind of manipulate it, turn it around this horse that's now gallivanting up onto the to the bridge. You smash him in the face with it for. Damn, 16 point. Oh.
I got 2 good rolls in a row. It's a small miracle.
As you see his body just kind of engulf in flames, and he starts screaming, "Ah! Ah! Ah!" And he's actively on fire and dying.
And dying.
Mechanically speaking, he's dead. Immersion-wise, he is burning and screaming.
The second one's more fun.
Yeah, I thought so too. Anything else for Risa?
That's it.
Okay, I need to see where these people are. There's so many. Okay. That is him, yeah. Let's see. Dagger attack. Advantage. 23 to hit on Nystra. I'm assuming that's a hit.
Why do you gotta do that?
Because you're the only one in the room, and you charged into a group
I know,
full of baddies.
but why is it gotta be 23?
Into a tower full of baddies.
No.
Why do you gotta be 23?
It's like you're a tank or something.
6 points of piercing damage as he also pulls out a dagger and shanks into your ribcage.
Is that the whole or the half?
That's the whole.
Okay.
And then that was him. Marcus, it's your turn.
Cool. Marcus is going to. What is Marcus going to do? Marcus is going to move. Whoa, sorry. Hold on. He is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he is going to bonus action and take the Hunter's Mark off the fallen foe and move it to this one.
Sure.
And he's going to attack that one first. Without... Don't get COVID, Gup. We need you to live.
I'm struggling right now.
Yeah, he's going to attack without sharpshooter. There! I said it. Okay, too late. I rolled it. What do we get?
Without
14 gonna
sharpshooter?
hit? Yeah.
14 is going to hit, yes.
And plus Hunter's Mark, which... There we go. Ooh.
You see the arrow fly directly into the temple of his head as it lunges forward and puts this dagger into Nysra's side. You see just the arrow come flying directly into the temple, knocking his head over to the side, and kind of cutting Nysra on the way out with the dagger as it leaves her body, and he falls to the ground dead.
And there is one more under the artist formerly known as Swamp Thing, right? Ooh, you're not talking up.
There is not one underneath him.
Oh, so there's no more in there?
Yeah, there's one still attacking her, but you can't see him from where you're at.
Ah, okay. And I can't inhabit the same space as this horse, can I?
You cannot.
Okay. Alright, yep, that is going to... yes, that's going to be the end of my turn.
Alright, let's see. One... Alright, let's see. It's going to be a 23 to hit on Paul. Does that hit Paul?
Yes.
Alright, so you're going to... An arrow is going to come flying from the top straight down onto you and hit you for 7 points of piercing damage.
Earlier, when he did the thing, did we gain 8 bonus?
Yes, you had 8 temp HP from before.
All right, so that knocks me down to 10 HP. Right, or wait, how much did you say?
It did 7.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, no, he's actually gonna come out here. And pokey. But he does not have advantage. Oh, that's still a 20. 20 to hit on Nysra.
Great.
I guess
Swiss
that's a yes.
area.
Alright, 4 piercing as he pulls out this dagger from behind his cloak and he stabs forward. And as he stabs you and it cuts and he looks into you, he looks down and he sees a bunch of his fallen compadres. If Horsey attacks, does he give the enemy half cover? No, you are on top of a horse, so you don't. I don't know who you're. Who does who have half cover?
Oh, I meant the bad guys. Like, if the horse is in between them, does he count as half cover?
No,
for enemies.
No.
Okay, good.
Sharpshooter ignores half cover anyway.
Yeah. Amika, it is on you.
Amika is going to stand up, brush herself off a little bit, wink at Reza, and then she's going to jump forward and shift into a fox-like form.
Oh. So you
I
turn.
see that playing out cinematically in my mind.
Yep, she shifts into a white and red fox, and then uses the dash action. So that give me a total of 65 feet. No, I can't do that. Here, can I right click and shift? Oh, is it control click?
I think.
It lets you. Yes, that's 45 feet.
Yes, it is.
So 45 will get me here. And then, I didn't mean to do that.
And that's a bonus action, right? Or is
bonus
that an
action is the shift action to dash.
Yeah.
Here.
Right.
So that'd be 50. Yeah, I'm gonna stay there.
All right.
That'll be the end of Amika's turn. Yeah. So you just have a fox dash by the horse on the bridge. That one did well.
1. Where's this one? 2. Okay. 3. All right.
I also gained 10 points from that.
Yeah.
Race is going to be standing there thinking, this just went from fucking weird to really fucking weird.
I'm more
30.
worried about her self-control with all those enemies grouped up.
Okay,
They're the
so
allies.
for one, Marcus,
I'm hiding behind the horse.
8, 9, 10, 12 is not going to hit you anyway, I don't think. No? 12? No? Okay. I think so. And then you, as you see this cloaked armored man rush from the room back behind you, he stares at Nashra as he pulls this dagger out and he turns around and he looks. And he sees this fox. Unsure as what to do, he does what most baddies do and just goes to stab it. And that is 14?
I believe 14 hits. Let me just check this, because I think it might give me 1 AC, which is literally exactly what I would need. No, I don't get bonus AC. So yes, that's it.
Okay, 14 hits for 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then
Does he end his turn?
he ends his turn. However, Paul is going to get an arrow shot at him from above. 15. His turn is over though. If there's a reason for that. But there's okay.
When a creature ends its turn within 5 feet of me, I can use my reaction to move up to 10 feet up in wherever I want.
Okay. Does it provoke attacks of opportunity?
It does not.
Okay. You can go right ahead. And Paul, will a 19 hit you?
Not thanks to my new shield.
All right, again, arrow flies over the top. Just like before, you look up and you just stick the shiny new shield out and deflect this arrow. And Nice Red, is your turn. After Hamika
I
moves.
can't move through his space.
You cannot, no.
Can I move
Okay.
between
You can, yes, up there.
these two?
Yes,
So I can move up and then diagonal down to here
correct.
with the full 10 feet. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
All right.
So she's gonna first hit the stabby stabberoo in front of her.
Okay. Cardinal direction east, I'm guessing, to your right.
No, like directly above her.
Oh, this one. Okay. All right. 17 is going to hit.
Sorry, I thought that he was the one that stabbed her.
They have all stabbed you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you bring your hammer back and you cleave it into his skull as you see his helmet just dent in, and he falls to the ground. And he's kind of like letting off this little seizure shake as he hits the ground, just twitching.
Okay, so that's second one is gonna hit the second stabby stabber.
It's gonna hit him.
12.
Which one is he? Okay, yep. Let's see. Yeah, as you hit the first one, and as it recoils off of his head, you just quickly use that centrifugal force and crush this one right against the neck as you see his head just snap off to the side, and he
She's
falls
gonna
down.
she's gonna look over her shoulder and kind of grin at the other dude in there, ignoring the fox that just showed up out of nowhere. And she's gonna be like, "You're next." And as she says this, all the ancestral guardians that she has with her that would have been on these other guys had they not died, just turn and stare at him. I feel like I should roll an intimidation check, but
I mean, you have been killing everybody. I don't think that warrants a check. I think that just happens.
I just love the idea of this little dwarf with a giant warhammer just smashing all his buddies and just having these ghosts just stare at him.
Okay. 2 arrows come flying. Let's see. Ooh, Risa moved into the fray. That one's gonna miss. 15, 19, and well, let's say 5. A 9 is gonna miss you. I'm assuming Risa.
Yeah.
But a 19, will that one hit you?
19 will hit me.
That is gonna be 8 points of piercing damage as 2 arrows come following all over the top, directly at you. You kind of sidestep one as it hits the ground, but another one connects with your like the top of your shoulder, dealing that 8 points of piercing damage. And you are going to see, you see Risa and Paul and Marcus. At this time, you're going to see, like, off kind of at the top of the tower, this gargantuan vulture carrying a knight fly off into the distance.
Is this guy dead?
And it is Horsey's turn. What guy? He is dead, yeah.
He's dead with that in the air, isn't he?
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah, he's got a
The
small,
first guy killed him.
he's got a really small skull on him.
Yeah, he didn't have the big skull on him, so I thought he was still alive. So
I think he
can
just
try
wants to
and move
prove to
accommodate
everybody.
it.
Yeah, he did.
Rip.
The body next to Amika is still alive, though.
Correct.
Right. I magically think the horsey to charge that guy.
Horsey going
no,
to
not in this thing.
20. Yeah, it can make it to there, which is in room to charge, and you go along with it. Charge is an actual attack, correct?
Yeah. If
I
he
have
moves
it
20.
here.
Oh, okay.
Whose actions? Ooh, it did not add charge. Oh, what does the charge attribute do again?
If you move 20 feet, you have the chance to knock the enemy prone, and if you knock him prone, then Horsey gets an extra attack.
Okay, what is the DC?
Like you. Oh wait, let me look.
I have it too, somewhere here. Because it's Warhorse, and here we go. I got it here.
Yeah.
All right, trampling charge. Let's see, DC 14 strength save. For
His hoof attack has to hit first, I think.
Does it?
I'm not sure though.
Oh,
See,
and then
charges-
hits with a hoof attack. Yeah, you're right. Let's see. Okay, hoof first. I'll roll this in public so you can see here because I have his stat block here. Hooves. 15 is going to hit him. Well, it doesn't matter. Because Horsey knocks his block off. As Horsey runs forward, and you kind of hold on to it, to its celestial mane, and you see this horse rear back and just crack forth with a hoof, and you see this guy's head split open like a watermelon, being hit with a really large baseball bat.
Well,
Do what?
he doesn't crack forth with his whippy tail.
A whip crack. Now reassigning Horsey teeps. And yeah, that's so he does that. Anything else the Horsey is doing on its turn?
Yeah, it'll no, yeah, it's done.
Okay. Marcus is getting hit with the first arrow, Risa with the second. That is a 14 on Marcus.
Miss.
And that is a 23 for Risa.
Fuck. That'll hit.
Yeah, that one hit. And that is 6. That's 10 points of piercing damage. As an arrow comes and collides with your, like, it's square in the chest. Arrow.
Are you alive?
I'm alive.
And Paul, it is your turn.
I became tough not long ago.
Paul, one thing you and Nystra and Amika are going to hear right now, you're going to hear, "Help! Help me!" from another room. But it is your turn, Paul.
Do we hear it from that bottom door or just in general?
Give me a perception check. Horsey slaughter hooves. You can't tell. You can tell it's coming from at least in this room up here, but you couldn't tell past beyond that. Even though I think you can see it because I forgot to put a door there. That is correct. There we go. Now there's a door there.
All right. If I dismount, is that half my movement or 5?
It is half.
So we can still do.
So that'd leave you with, I think, 15 foot of movement after you dismount. I'll move Horsey out of the way for a moment so you can see.
Thank you.
And Horsey can't open doors, I believe, right?
No, he can hit doors, but he can't fit through them if they're 5 foot wide, and he cannot use his thumbs to turn a door handle. No.
He has a mouth.
All right. Yeah. Well, that'd be metagaming. So I stay on Horsey, and I hope that one of the medium-sized characters opens that door. But for now, I sit on Horsey and I ready an attack.
Okay.
And I'm done.
He's gonna ride his horse up this entire damn tower.
Well,
oh yes.
There's a point in time where, well, actually, yeah, it's gonna work. Okay, Risa, it's your turn.
It's Princess Bride stuff.
I forgot they can squeeze.
Dash is basically burn your action to double your movement, right?
Do what?
Dash is basically burn your action to double your movement.
Correct. Not basically. It's 100% what it is. Yep.
That's exactly what it is.
To a T. 100%.
Sure, I will do just that. And we'll move here, where maybe I can see what the hell's going on.
You can move through the Horsey space, but you cannot stay in the Horsey space.
Yeah, but I can't see around me. All I can see is the light directly in front of me. It's dark to either side, so I can't tell what's in those spaces.
Actually, here, hang on. There is light in this room. That might help.
That is exactly what I wanted. So I will be there. And I will look at Amika and say, so we're just killing them all and be done.
All right. Marcus, the only one left outside.
Cool stuff.
Nat 20. All right. That is 6 and 6, 12. Well, 16 points of piercing damage as an arrow comes colliding directly into your cheek, like it slices in through your cheek enough so that you,
Who?
You. That was a nat 20.
Oh, it was a nat 20. Okay.
Yeah, nat 20, and it that was 12 plus 4, 12, 13, 16 points of piercing damage as the arrow comes and collides and slices straight through, straight through your cheek. You see your mouth kind of split open and blood start pouring down your neck as the arrow continues to fly into the ground.
Okay.
And that's it for its turn. Marcus, it is your turn.
Oh, right. Are there enemies left inside?
Marcus does not know.
Yes, hold on.
More, maybe.
About 30 of them.
2, 3, 4. Let's see. 5, 6. And Marcus is going to try to heal himself. Right?
Probably a good idea.
Well, that works. I'll take that.
Yeah, you kind of place your healing hand on this gaping mouth wound that's slit you from. What do you call that when you get the Joker cut? I forget what that's called. You've got that on kind of half your face as you.
A something smile. I can't think of what it's called.
And you put that hand on, and it begins to heal, and the blood stops, and your wounds close as you heal for 13.
Yes.
Anything else on your turn?
That will be it for me.
Okay, some things happening here. Oh, I hate that.
I gotta roll for Lily on her turn. She'll be right back.
Okay. Amika, it's your turn.
Mika is going to prance away and flick her tail a little bit.
A Glasgow smile.
Flick her tail a little bit in the
It's bothering you.
disturbed dog mode for the blood splatter that was sprayed in her direction, and then move on to this room. 75. $35, 40. Earlier you said that someone was asking for help.
You heard somebody holler for help, yes.
Still, hollering?
You don't hear...
on repeat?
You hear muffled grunts.
Can you determine a direction?
Give me a perception check.
Wouldn't a magical fox have enhanced hearing?
Do you have advantage?
Even with advantage? No, it's not a thing I get.
But
it's also really bad.
You can't pinpoint exactly where this is coming from.
All right, I'm dash as my action. 5, 10. Can I open the door?
As your item interaction, sure.
Second, okay.
Oh, sorry.
15. 25, 30, 35. Guess I'll stand at this door. That's the end of my turn.
All right. Nysra, it's on you.
Nysra. Okay, so, Nysra is going to follow the pretty wolf because... Oh, wait, hold on. She's coming back now.
You mean you're not going to tempt fate?
Hello?
Yeah, no, I'm not going to tempt fate.
You are still in combat.
Okay, sorry. Whereabouts did that scream that muffled yelling that I heard come from?
Give me a perception check.
Oh, she's not good at these.
You also cannot pinpoint where it is coming from.
Hey, was that my action?
No.
Okay.
You're gonna lose rage unless you hit something.
Anything?
Nope. All you see in here are some tables with, you see a dagger sitting on one of the tables, some trash kind of thrown up against the ground, and a bow. Excuse me. Bow sitting on a table. Excuse me. Shoot.
Okay. Is the door in front of her? Oh, the door in front of her is not locked.
It is not locked.
So
No, it is
she's
open.
gonna use the rest of her movement to move into that room.
Okay, and that's where you're ending your position right there, right?
Yes, and she wants to hit something real quick. Because she can hit anything as long as she hits something right?
I think you have to attack a creature, if I'm not mistaken.
I think
It has to
technically
be a hostile creature.
Yeah.
does it?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
believe so.
just read it.
does it?
Okay.
Okay.
But you
either
tripped.
way, she's 2 other rage slots,
but-
so it's fine.
But you tripped something right here as you walked in through here. You walked in through the second top door, and you are hit with something. Let's see. Where is this?
It's all
On the upside, your rage keeps to go.
I know, because I took damage.
Please tell me she stubbed her toe on a coffee table, because
No.
that legitimately causes rage for anybody.
Yes, it do. Where is it at? I know it is here. This is room. Okay. I need a dexterity saving throw. Oh, there we go. Dexterity saving throw. Yes. Oh.
love it.
Oh, I also need for Horsey, Paul. Yeah, just Horsey and Paul to also make dexterity saving throws.
Not ominous at all.
Do you have the creature block up?
Oh, yes.
Or I can pull it up.
I got it here. Let's see. Public roll, dexterity, saving throw of 4. So,
Horsey, no!
Nasra, you succeed in this dex saving throw. Paul, you and Warhorsey fail, as you are going to take... You are going to see this large, I don't know if you remember me explaining it to you before, this large hunk of wood sitting up at the top, and on it you see this stone and iron eagle at the end of it, as this large battering ram that's attached to the ceiling comes flying down at you all, and it flies from the stairwell all the way to the front gate, and it is going to deal 3d6 bludgeoning damage. And actually some more because you failed by more than 5. Horsey did. Do I get to roll all my d6s? Failed by more than 5. Oh, okay. So you are still on top of Horsey, so you will go with him as...
There's a rule for that. I'm pretty sure. I'm fairly certain if the mount is forcibly moved, you roll to see if you stay on top or fall off.
Animal handling check is what it'll be. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points of... You will all take 8 points of bludgeoning damage except for Nysra. And you will avoid the damage altogether. And I need you to make me an animal handling check, Paul, to see if you stay on top of the horse.
It is a DC 10 dex
Oh, it's
save.
a dex save. Alright. That's dumb.
But yeah, it's literally seeing whether the jarring effect, if you can react in time, brace yourself. I'm pretty sure is what the idea is.
Another dex save, Paul.
What was the damage again?
Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points of bludgeoning damage. Out of 3d6, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And Horsey goes prone. And
Horsey, no.
I need you to...
Oh.
What is Horsey's HP, by the way?
He's pretty close to dead. I think he has 18 or something.
19, yeah. Takes 8. And...
If it's prone, that's a completely different thing.
Yeah, and
I
you
saved
do...
so hard, I lift Horsey up with me.
Otherwise, you are dismounted. Oh, okay, yeah.
So you can use your reaction to keep yourself from going prone, essentially.
Do you want to fall prone with the Horsey, or do you want to keep yourself from being prone?
As the reaction,
Yes.
can I dismount
Yes.
Or is it one or the other?
No, you use your reaction to dismount as it falls to land on your feet. Yeah.
Prone separate from forced movement. Oddly enough.
It was both, though, technically.
Oh.
It knocks you back, and if they fail by more than 5, it knocks you prone. So both mechanics come into play.
If I jump off, do I stay in the room, or am I already on the bridge?
You will land beside it on the bridge.
Yeah, I'll use my reaction to jump off.
Okay, you are not prone. Horsey is prone. Nystra, was there anything else on your turn you wanted to do as you triggered this siege ram? And I'm pretty sure the only one that wanted to get hit by it did not.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be it for her turn.
Thus ending your rage. And
yeah, once they're in
it does not end her rage. An
It
attempted
does.
attack
She didn't
against
take any
her.
damage.
An attempted attack against you.
Triggering a trap is not an attempted attack. There's nothing attacking her. That's what I would think. I mean, you're triggering a trap. Let me see here. Hang on.
Did you use your action or bonus action?
I will not.
A trap meets the requirements and is an attack. So yes, your rage continues.
Ooh, there you go.
Yay,
I wasn't sure about that one.
I was not either. That's why I looked, because I didn't want to make a bonk ruling. And you do hear from above the stairwell. Tell him to take off! And then it will go to Paul's turn.
Okay, so I'll try to enter the room again. I can't click on myself right now.
You can't click on... Oh, because he's there. There you go.
How are you guys doing the arrow thing again?
The ruler on the top left-hand corner.
I forgot to remove the prone condition when I stood up. My bad.
Let me... Alright, and that's as far as I can go. So I ready and assist for whoever attacks from melee range. And I'm done.
Alright.
Important note. If you have select token, so you're on your thing where you can move your token. If you hold down control and then click and drag from your token, it creates a ruler.
Oh, it sure does. Nice. It's good to know. You are out of combat, technically, right now.
I'm running upstairs.
In that case, boop. Are we back in combat?
You see a familiar woman that you spoke to before. She was rather friendly with you, gave you the bedroll. She is currently tied up, and her hands are kind of tied to the feet of one of these bed cots.
Amika is going to cock her head like a dog does when it's unsure and then close the door. Amika, she was not friendly to Amika in case.
Yes, that is also true. So you do see a woman in leather armors, a little more fancy armors than you saw in the last people, but armor nonetheless, in the room.
But yeah, I was running up the stairs.
All right, let me.
I telepath Horsey to see if he's okay, and then I motion for Horsey to come back into the room.
I see nothing again. Do I need to refresh?
No, did you go up? Move your camera up? Oh, it's just dark. You're a human. It's dark. You're in an unlit stairwell.
I pull out a torch and I keep going up.
Amika's going up as well.
Okay, let me.
I will follow.
Yeah.
Oh, unless they're too far away.
Nitro only saw the dude in that room. He didn't see the woman. So, I mean, she has no idea she's in there.
You do hear
And
some muffled.
Amika didn't say anything.
And Amika goes up. And Amika did not say anything. No, that is correct.
You are correct.
That is future Nicera's problem. That is future Nicera's problem, not current Nicera's.
Is Nicera going up?
Yes, she is.
Yeah.
The stairwell does continue to go up as well, but as you reach this landing area, you do see a door to the east.
I don't think this is the place we need to be. And I'm gonna keep going up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did I enter combat just then?
You did not. You see a woman tied up with her hands bound
okay.
against a bed. That sounds bad. You found a woman with her hands tied up against the bed. She is sitting on the floor with her hands behind her back. She is still armored and clothed, and her she is tied to the leg of one of these cots.
We're not here to judge.
No king shame.
I don't know if Horsey walks in here with you.
If he can fit, he sure does.
So, large creatures can squeeze into an area one size smaller than them. So, by all mechanical purposes, Horsey can walk up the stairs.
What?
They won't be expecting that.
That being said, you would not be able to mount.
You can mount him in this room. The stairwell is gonna have to take a couple dex checks to avoid knocking your noggin.
If that thing takes a poop, it's gonna go all the way down the stairs.
Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Did the four of you continue to go up the stairs?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
I try to break her chains.
You come to the again. The stairwell does continue to go up, but you now see 4 different doors off to the side, and I will get to your chain breaking in a second, Paul. Actually, I'm going to handle the chain breaking now.
The perception or investigation?
If just naturally
Like,
hearing
trying to
something
listen
is that would be an investigation.
Okay.
Actually, no, perception for hearing. If you're not looking for something, yeah.
We heard. Sorry, go ahead.
And Paul, as you open this room, you're going to try to break her chains. Give me a strength check. Athletics, is that it? Or athletics, strength, right? Acrobatics is dex. Yep. With 12, yeah, you needed a 10. So as you go to pull these weak bindings, they're just like some old rusty shacklefords on her arm. As you rip it and break it, she leans forward. Oh, thank you. Hey, you're from before. It's me, Savra.
I'll say, I'm sorry that your boss found out what you told us.
You say sorry, I don't remember you.
He did. He did.
New phone, who did?
I spoke too much. And I'm afraid it may have put your lives in danger.
Is she, like, visibly injured?
She does not look injured, no.
Alright, I tell her that she probably just needs to get out of here. It's only going to get worse.
I can do that. Thank you. I don't know how and she's kind of running by, frantically gasping for words to say as she walks into this room. Oh, they're all. Is that a horse? What the shit? They're dead and there's a horse. What the shit is going on? Ah! As she runs out in like just the quickest anybody could possibly run across a drawbridge.
I'm sorry. She lives in a tower with the giant vultures, and that is weird.
Yeah, a horse climbing the stairs is kind of weird. I don't care who you are. That's a little weird. And then there's dead bodies all over the place. And like hoof blood prints, as one of the hooves caved in a head. So everywhere it steps, yeah, is a little trail of blood. But yeah,
His name was Charlie.
you free her.
All right, so then I would go back to slowly catch up with the group, I guess.
On Horsey or off Horsey? That is the question.
Can I try to mount it on the stairs, or do I just follow it?
He's not. He's just like barely up. Like I got a couple hooves, a couple paws up on the stairs. So the room is large enough now because I mean it had the battering ram and everything swing down from it. It is which by the way is back in place. It latched itself back. You can mount it here. You cannot mount it in the stairwell, but you can mount it here and ride it up the stairwell.
I guess I'll try to go up alone and then have Horsey follow as far as he can.
Y'all can do that. Let me move your token here to where I can just copy and paste both of these. Oops, crap. I did that and I did not. Ah, shit, I did that wrong. Damn it. I forgot to hit Control C.
The horse slips and kills both of us.
It poops and slips on the poop.
Oh.
I kid.
Fate worse than death.
There is what
Killed
you say.
their own species.
As you start climbing the stairs, and yes, the horse is climbing up the stone stairs behind you, following suit. Up here, why am I not able to grab anything? What is going on here?
We have denied your power, almighty DM.
There we go. All right.
We are banished you. Oh, God, he's back.
As Amika, you see Marcus just fall over dead. No, as y'all climb the stairs, you see 4 doors on either side. The stairs do continue up, but there are 4 rooms in your secondary cardinal direction positions.
All right, so I'm going to open the one in front of me. Oh, actually, do the stairs still go up?
They do still go up, yes.
Oh, I'm going up even further because I have a feeling this thing is taking off based on what I was hearing before.
You do see a room as you open the door and begin to turn around. What you see in that room are 2 wardrobes separated by a really thin wall. And then you go up.
Mika steps into the room, looks around, and then follows back upstairs, realizing this isn't what I bargained for.
Door, she'll just follow.
And you
Nicer's
see...
just gonna assume that everyone knows where they're going, so she's just gonna follow. I realized that she low-key stepped in the room, but she meant to go upstairs.
Marcus is surveying his surroundings.
So, you see...
I realized I made a mistake, and we saw the vultures fly off. So I instruct Horsey to go find her and take her somewhere safe. Like, it can put me farther back in the group.
Well, Horsey goes off on its own to look for her? Or are you going with Horsey?
No, I'm sending Horsey to find her and then to take her somewhere. So the vulture guys don't pick her up.
Horsey will begin to... It has to go all the way up to this area of stairs and turn around and go back down because it's too large to turn around in the corridor. But it does so and begins to... and while it's doing that, who else was going up with Marcus?
Nisha.
I think everybody.
There you go. Do it. Do it. I already know what you're going to do.
Now, Raysta specifically did not open a door.
So you see, and well off into the distance, now there's not enough map to display it, well off into the distance, you see a large vulture flying off into the ravine. You see it headed specifically into the northeastern part of the valley, to an area, it looks like almost like a canyon branching off from the main canyon. as a river, kind of a small river, narrows down and flows into this area as it goes in between the two ledges of stone and beyond vision.
Do we see if there was somebody on it?
There was, yes.
So it's definitely not within message or vicious mockery range.
It's going to be about 400-ish feet away.
Rip.
At the time
Good. I'm gonna attack him.
What
let loose.
direction did you say it flew off?
Northeast. Let loose an arrow.
I feel like message should have a longer range than 120 feet.
I mean, I can throw a firebolt that far.
How else am I
Now
supposed to taunt that guy
wait.
from the run?
Now, do I see with my sight? Do I see if the delegate's on there?
You do not. You only see one Feathergale knot.
Oh, I don't see any kind of. I don't see any kind of what's it called on there?
I don't know what's it called.
I don't see anybody but the writer on there. I don't see a
Correct.
delegate.
Correct.
Passenger?
Oh, okay, cool. Then I am. Yeah, I'm going to planar warrior and. Planar warrior with this strike. Turning it into force damage. Like, it's no longer just a bolt of, it's no longer an arrow. It's actually a full bolt of force energy.
Roll attack if you're going to attack it before it gets too far out of range.
Oof. And,
it just...
with my second attack,
Mika's gonna step over to him,
all those ones.
transforming back into her normal
however,
visage. Oh, you did it before I said it. That's unfortunate.
however,
I was gonna say Amika steps over, transforming into her normal state, and then is going to lay her hand on your shoulder.
I am also going to favored foe it. Since it's a crit.
Let's see. Alright, so 16. So it hits crit for a total damage of 27, 28,
Plus
29,
4.
30, 31. Alright. So you see this arrow go flying through and hit the back of this knight. It's pure force damage, but you see it physically, like... yeah, I mean, you see one of his arms just fall off. Like, it cuts through his arm, and you see his arm kind of falling down as you hear a loud scream. But he is still... Well, is he, though? Oh, that's a D12. Yeah. As he still holds on to the vulture and continues flying.
I'm going to take another attack, then. Since
Let's
it's
see.
600 feet, he can't... Yeah.
600 feet. He's getting another 100 feet on you. So he's 400 feet away. You get 600 range on that?
Yes. Since I'm sharpshooter, I do not take disadvantage for hitting that far. That feat is very much worth it.
Right. What gives you that range, though?
Longbow.
A longbow.
A
Yeah.
longbow? Damn.
Period, yes.
All right. Okay. Roll attack.
Amazing.
That is a miss.
With my second attack.
May Sharess guide you.
Hoo. There you go.
And then you hear...
Sharess guided him.
You see, it's like got a long wait. Like you... And then it's... You just watch this arcing thing as you see this bird flying and this little arrow... And you see the bird continues to fly, but the person just falls and falls until you see it fall no more. You hear no thud as it is far away, but yeah. He fell. He did. That was a nice shot, but the bird keeps flying.
Thank you, omnipotent one.
Wow. Cold. bird is gonna fly without its owner. That's
Like all of a
cold.
sudden, we hear a voice from the clouds. It's like, "Wow, nice shot!" Like, thank you.
And you hear just the faintest.
It's now Wile E. Coyote, like sinking down below.
Paul, what are you doing at the moment?
I would be going upstairs to find the group. For whatever reason makes the most sense, Horsey comes back to the bottom of the tower.
Horsey is coming back to the bottom of the tower. However, she took off in an unknown direction to Horsey. She sprinted like a madman to get out of this murder house
So
of
what
bodies.
you're saying is
That's way more honorable.
what you're saying
What
is
else?
when we look over the edge, we see Horsey running down some lady that's trying to escape. She's running in fear, and Horsey's just running her down.
Yes. So yeah, what do y'all do from here?
Well, I suppose we should search for the delegate. I was worried that he was going to take off with the delegate, but now he's not
Probably
taking
didn't wanna
anything
waste
off.
it now.
So what should we do here? We just successfully wiped out the Feathergale Knights.
Claim the tower as our own.
Ah,
I take a moment to enjoy the view.
Mika is going to look up at Marcus expectantly and be like, the blessing of Sharess, help, yes?
the what?
Right before you rolled that second natural 20, my son Mika put her hand on your shoulder and says, may Sharess guide you. And then you rolled a natural 20. So she's looking up at you expectantly.
Yes, Amika, you're starting to be a good luck charm. I don't feel like I could do... Oh, wow, no. Why is it making me exit? Okay. I don't feel like I could do that much better. So, what is our next course of action?
Yes, what is your next course of action?
Well,
I mean, they should have that missing delegate somewhere in here, right?
first
Let's
floor
loot the place.
had a stairwell.
Yes,
That stairwell also
that's
go down
true.
on the first floor.
Claim the
Hold
tower
on.
as our own.
Hold on. Amika is talking. Amika, what did you say?
First floor had a stairwell that we ran up. Did it also go down?
It did. Yes.
Well, there's a basement. If I was gonna keep a captive. Well, let's be honest, it'd be in the bedroom. But
Egads, a tower that goes up to this high, and they have a basement. Very well. We shall search the dungeon.
So y'all walk all the way down the stairs? Yes? Is that what's happening?
Very carefully,
Rooting
because I'm
together.
kind of worried there's horse crap somewhere on there.
We'll get to that. I'm moving all of your tokens.
Trap you weren't expecting.
As the wizards die from 1d4 horseshit damage.
slip on horse shit, break our necks, rolling down the stairwell.
There was for a long time now, we were worried that Reza would eventually get killed by some random shit like that.
Yeah, literal random shit.
Yeah.
So as you descend into the bottom of the tower, you see that it is a stable area. Looks like it housed many different creatures, and all of the gates leading outside, because along the outside of this tower are large, almost portcullis-style gates that cage their feathered friends. Hippogriffs and vultures once were here. They're all open and look as if they have all flown out.
Looks like our quarry has flown the coop.
No chicken
Yep,
for dinner.
that happened. Going back
Yup, I
upstairs.
don't want to hear it.
I have -3 viewers now.
Going back upstairs.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I
gonna-
liked the joke.
Mika did go
I
around and open every door, though, by the way.
yeah. I helped, but at first I was like, wow, she's opening every single door. All right, so I'm gonna go upstairs as well.
Okay.
Oh no, you know what? I am going to give a survival check to
For
try and track this delegate.
you don't have. I mean, give me an investigation check to see if you see anything of nature into regards of people.
Okay.
Not sure if you caught my Mika's comment earlier about keeping prisoners in a bedroom.
Oh.
But she's gonna head up to what looked like the bedrooms.
Oh crap! I got a nat 20, Gup. For some reason,
I don't see it.
I don't understand why. I will print screen this because I haven't reset.
Even with the nat 20, you don't find any. I mean, you see a bunch of different footprints. You don't find any of them that are out of the norm. It doesn't look like anybody's been drugged. It just looks like footprints leading in and out of the stables, the stalls.
Race is going to follow Amika upstairs, looking kind of curious.
Yeah,
I'm at.
Yeah,
I think it's
follow
the
him up.
third floor that had the room with the thin divider. Right.
There's lots of foot traffic around here. However, you can safely see that none of them were as small as the dwarven feet that you saw from your friend before. They all look like normal-sized people.
I didn't assume it's race Gup, but now I'm going to.
Yeah. You also don't know what race the delegates are. You just know that one of them is a dwarf. So you walk back up to these rooms, particularly the one with the thin walls, and you see lots of rooms: beds, bedside tables, desks, wardrobes, nightstands.
Going to search
That's
for
the best.
loot.
Do you see what?
This.
Oh, they're gone. No, I just moved them.
Oh,
out of the way.
okay. And then in which case we'd head down to the only other floor that Mika hasn't searched every room in.
So you are actively searching the rooms, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, give me
Peeking all these rooms, looking around, and
investigation checks.
Aha!
really bad at these. 11.
Why does it say virtual
Oof.
tabletop not found?
Investigation.
You refreshed and probably didn't relink your D&D Beyond.
No, I did relink it. Like I opened up both of them like I'm supposed to.
In that case, refresh and relink again.
Yeah, I would recommend refreshing both and then relink it.
After douching,
Oh.
refresh.
God.
Sorry, that commercial. I
And,
probably shouldn't say that on Twitch. Yeah.
and
That's
since
exactly what I
After intercourse, refresh.
Sorry, roll twice. I couldn't hear the actual roll animation, so I'm like, is it not rolling?
Before 11, y'all don't find a whole lot in here. However, in these 4 divided into 8 rooms, you are going to find some stuff with that. Just not
What
much.
does my 19 find?
Let's see. So, Amika, you managed to find 50 gold pieces packed between 3 different coin purses on the tables that you search.
who's tracking loot in this game?
I can.
Okay.
And then, yeah, that's all you find here. You said you wanted to go downstairs. Is that correct?
Down 1 floor.
Okay, down 1 floor.
What do I find with a 19 gup?
In this room, in these 4 rooms, you will find 20 gold pieces.
Ooh. It's okay. I'm writing that on my own. Marcus taking his cut.
And Amika, you go downstairs here.
Huh.
While Marcus,
40 gold I have now.
you are in this great hall. You see mounted manticore heads and other large beasts along the wall. And a table looks fit for a feast. A couple hearths on either side of the table. Give me an investigation check for these rooms. 16. All right, so in this room that you're currently in right now, Amika, you find on the desk a note that a piece of paper that's kind of folded over. You can tell it has writing on it. The writing is in common. You also find a chest at the foot of the bed. And in the chest, locked? It is not locked, no.
Perfect.
With that investigation check, you find in it a pouch containing 320 gold pieces. You find, sitting beside that pouch, a potion of heroism and 2 scrolls wrapped up and bound kind of by a wax seal.
Okay.
The note on the desk.
I'm opening up. Does it look like a love letter?
It does not. It looks like, well, it could be. At first, that's your first initial thought. Ooh, secret love letter. And you read, Maroska, we are pleased. And then you're like, oh, to hear about the outcome of your altercation with the Black Earth cult. And we praise you for the capture of one of their prisoners. This noble woman from Waterdeep has an interesting tale to tell, and we shall enjoy interrogating her further. Keep a close watch on the Sacred Stone Monastery, and if we can get our hands on another one of those delegates, I want to know. We need to know what our enemy is planning next. Your beloved queen, Arisi Kalinoth.
Okay. I'm pocket the note. Check this last room. Anything of interest?
Oh, I did not finish. I'm sorry. Keep a close watch on the Sacred Stone Monastery, so that we may. Keep a close watch on the Sacred Stone Monastery, in case we can get a hold of another one of the delegates. I want to know what our enemy is planning next, as we reconvene at the Knife Point Gully. I want to know, your beloved queen, Arisi Kalinoth.
Knife Point
Gully.
Did you get that?
Cliff notes here. There you go.
Is there anything on the table?
No, it looks like it was set. It's got empty plates and stuff. Empty, like, wooden plates. Not anything of high value, but no food. Empty. Pretty clean. Somebody just did dishes.
I'm head downstairs then.
And what are the rest of you doing?
I was going to follow after Amika.
Yeah, that's probably gonna head downstairs. I didn't find anything interesting.
I missed one. Oh, pause there. Okay.
What is the room in the back here?
So you see it's almost like an atrium here. There are vegetables growing and plants, mostly flowers, though. There's like, we lost a Paul. All right. Mostly flowers. You see pretty, like, daffodils and some other, lilies and tulips growing in the plant, whatever you call those wooden plant things. Planters, yes. Plants, things, planters. Yes.
Pick some flowers.
Give me a nature check. Ooh. Yeah, you successfully pluck out some, keeping all the petals intact, and not pricking yourself on a thorn coming from one of the flower stems.
Pretty myself up with flowers and regroup with the others. It looks like our delegates' captors, at least, have reconvened at Knife Point Gully.
Well, we have a heading. Where's Knife
Does
Point
anybody
Gully?
know where Knife Point Gully is?
Who is from the area? I can't remember.
Marcus
Mark-
is not from this area.
No.
Mika's
I still have
really
yet to
not
give
from
you my
this area.
backdoor story.
Oh.
I am apologizing for that, but
But due to
You
Marcus's
need to
mission,
flesh
he
out
would
maybe
have
more.
studied this area ahead of time.
Yeah, that's not one you would know though, unless you are very. What are you from the Utgard tribe though of barbarians? Or what tribe? What barbarian tribe was it that you were from?
Was it? I could have sworn I wrote down somewhere.
It was Uthgard tribe. She is from the tribe of the Elk, I believe.
Elk. Yeah. Okay. If it's elk, then you can roll a history check. And Raisa, you I need you, Raisa, to roll a d6.
Didn't.
A D6.
I do need you to roll a d6. I've been needing you to roll d6s every single session, and I forget. All right. You are safe. Safe.
Yeah, I need to work on this first time too. I keep forgetting to do that.
Nitra, you would know through your travels in the area. This is actually a large area that the Elk tribe of the Uthgard barbarians, they hunt here. You would know that this is. Let's see. I might be showing you too much by pulling up this map. I'm not sure. Because you can see the text, but that's okay. Because you know that Knife Point Gully is right there.
Mika is going to give a flower to.
If y'all can see
Raisa
this
and
map.
Nitra.
Can you see this map?
Yes.
What kind of flower?
Unless it's a firefighter from Mario, she's probably going to burn it.
What were the flower options that I could have picked again? Lily.
Lily, tulip, and Lily, tulip, and shit. Well, I don't remember what the other one was. Crap.
It's
Dandelion
very important information.
No.
is very important.
Lily, tulip, and daffodil.
Daffodil.
Even more importantly, what color is it?
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. What colors?
The lilies are, the tulips are purple. The daffodils
Only purple.
are yellow, and the like a golden yellow color, and the what did I say? Tulips and lilies.
Tulip was purple. Daffodil is yellow.
And the lilies they're like white on the outline of the leaf, but pink on the inside. And they have the little yellow, sporus
I have
area.
one on my
whatever you call it.
arm.
Oh, yes, very similar to that.
Well, this works
Don't
out
sweat the
perfect.
small stuff.
I was gonna give
Nice.
purple to
So
Raisa,
happens.
pink to Nysra, and then Mika was gonna keep a daffodil for herself.
I was going to say, no thank you, I don't need a flower.
Raisa will put the tulip in her hair.
Nice.
Sorry,
Wait,
guys.
And
how
You're
is
okay,
there
Paul.
any like leather string on Nysra's warhammer?
Oh, I mean the hilt. Also, there were other things that you found in that room that I completely forgot. One of those rooms was a
Nysra's gonna
Unimportant.
weapons locker.
attach the.
Oh,
Oh,
Nysra's gonna
it's a
attach her
weapons
flower to
locker?
her warhammer.
attach it to a warhammer. Yeah, you could definitely do that. Yeah, there was a weapons locker that you were able to look at in there as well. That currently holds 4 long swords, 4 suits of scale mail, 4 shields, 4 helmets, 4 longbows, and 4 quivers of 20 arrows apiece.
hang on, you want to run through that again?
Yes. 4 long swords, 4 suits of scale mail, 4 shields, 4 helmets. Actually, 3 longbows, because 1 fell. 4 quivers of 20 arrows each. What do you do with these?
You said helmet?
Longsword, steel mail, shield, longbow, and quivers.
Yes, they're just like 4 leather helmets.
If
As-
Paul's
Did
gonna be
they
riding
add
a
any
horse in
bonuses?
more enclosed
No.
spaces, I'm pretty sure he needs a helmet.
They're included in the scale mail suit.
Is that part of stuff that was in the atrium where the flowers were?
No, the weapons locker was in one of
That
the
was-
rooms that was divided up by tiny walls.
So he can carry 500 pounds if their loot's too heavy.
Are we serious right now?
Yes, 100% serious. I did not know this was in this track, but I'm super happy, as that is my favorite game series of all time. Although, give me an investigation check, Marcus, as you were the one that found the weapons locker.
Okay.
I'm not listening to Watch Together. What song is it?
It's Kakariko Forest, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Investigation. Hold on. Let me make sure everything's hooked up, because I swear to God, if it tells me again, I'm gonna like roll another nat 20. Okay. 12.
Yeah, you find those weapons.
I mean, I didn't pass.
You find those weapons.
Makes it seem like we should roll more.
No, unfortunately.
Amika is wholly uninterested.
Yeah, they don't have anything nicer to be interested
Sorry.
in.
Normally there's
Weapons.
some sort of treasure in areas like this. I'm surprised I can't find any.
I mean, the longbows and longswords are worth a lot of money, I think.
I mean,
Also, I changed my mind. Nystra is gonna put the flower into her braid, as
Raisa?
opposed to on her warhammer.
Raisa, can you help me? Can you help me look through here, Raisa? You have a better eye than I do.
Sure, Marcus. Grab all that crap. We can hawk it.
There isn't anything else beyond that in the room. It's just,
Wow.
Not with a 6, Gup.
You also see the weapons.
You see the stuff. Okay.
I don't like how you're saying you can see those weapons. Like, is there supposed to be something else we're supposed to be seeing? Because I will also roll investigation for this.
a big
I don't
obvious
know.
secret none of us can see.
I don't know. I don't know what you see. You also see those weapons.
Nobody can get a good roll
Someone
on
come in here and roll a better investigation check.
I vote Gup.
Amika is checking out the last of the rooms on the, I guess, ground floor? Entry floor?
Ground floor, entry floor. Okay. Let's see. Let me go back to this map here. The last of the rooms on the.
Hey, Paul, do you mind doing a quick investigation check on this room that Marcus and I are in? Marcus, Race, and I are in.
Amika, give me a investigation check as you pillage through these areas around the window.
Give me 1 second. I wandered away and then said that, so go ahead and jump to them for a second.
Terrible timing.
Swear, if somebody rolls another 6, we should just quit this game right now.
It's cursed.
I mean, I've been rolling chain 10s, so.
Yeah, right.
Oh, where'd my. There's my character sheet. Investiga. There we go.
Sitting up against the window, you find an exceptionally well-crafted. It's not human crafted. It's an elvish craft longbow.
What?
Amika is going to string it over her shoulder, like she's got it equipped, and then walk out of the room and wait for everybody to eventually make their way back downstairs.
Y'all are all in the same floor, though, so Yeah, you
Oh,
walk
I thought they were checking out the floor with the equipment.
Whoa.
They were, but they eventually all came back down the stairs.
Amika, that is a mighty nice bow you have there.
Why, thank you. I found it in this room.
I could have sworn I looked in that room. I'm having a terrible time finding things today.
That's not the weapons locker room that she found that in, by the way.
Oh.
Just to add insult to injury. It's a different room.
Was this one in the first room Amika looked into?
It was
That was
in
like-
this room
Walk
right
in the
here.
front door and turn to the right. Which room?
The room that you're in right now.
Yep. So this was literally the first room Amika peeked into when she stepped into the building. Perfect. Like, yep. Should we get going?
Yes. There's two ways I can do this. I can be like, I need the stick, or just be pouty. Choose to be pouty.
Is something wrong, Marcus?
No, this is a pretty long bow.
I'm
I
just
wish I found
I'm
it.
just waiting for her to literally tie a carrot from the atrium onto the tip of it and start dangling it out in front of your face. And Horsey bites it. Horsey bites it and breaks it because Horsey like carrot.
I don't know. It's a pretty fancy longbow.
Do I have to? Oh, okay.
Mika's gonna take the bow off her back and hand it to Marcus.
Oh, for me? Oh, you're too kind. And my, does the flower look nice on you, Amika?
And it's just a standard longbow, but it's really pretty.
Oh my
No,
god.
Yes.
I'm just kidding. It's a +1 longbow.
Ooh, okay.
But damn, I almost left it at that joke because that would have been really funny.
And it's of elvish. It's of elvish design.
It is.
Oh, okay.
It's got elvish writing along the shaft.
Ooh, I think I understand elvish. Let's see. Do I? Probably not.
I do.
Mm.
If I'm back where you guys can hear me.
Paul, yeah, we hear you. And Paul can understand
Okay, yeah. Elvish and Sylvan.
It's just
Ooh,
a string of curse words.
I understand dwarvish, elvish, and primordial.
Yeah.
I also understand Elvish.
What does it say?
Everybody does.
On the on one side of it, it says arrows swift to fly, and on the other side of it, it says enemies quick to die.
Oh, okay. That's pretty
A
cool.
puzzle.
But you know what Amika does understand? Leonin and Luxodon.
Oh no.
How does it understand Luxodon?
You guys never did ask about her backstory.
I'm pretty sure
You'll
Gup is
never know.
allergic to Loxodon.
Loxodon is one of those I'm okay with. It's like the Leonin and the Simics and everything else that I don't like. I only like Loxodons because I fucking love elephants.
Also, that mirror guard.
And the Minotaurs. I hate the Minotaur race too. Because they're medium. Like, what in the world makes your Minotaur tinier than everybody else's Minotaurs?
I only exclusively grow mini Minotaurs.
Minotaurs.
Bonsai.
Foreign, but in better shape.
All right,
They
so what?
grow
One
up
more
in
time.
glass jars.
What does the bow say on it? No, I'm writing in my notes.
On one side, it says arrows swift to fly. And on the other side, it says enemies quick to die.
Arrows swift to fly. Not I.
They might fly in the eye if you're a good shot.
Did my babies find any loose change?
They will find 40 silver pieces.
Yes. No fruit though.
Vegetables. One of them brings a carrot to you, but it's like larger than his body, so he's dragging it across the ground.
You're fired.
Take the carrot and I smash him with it. No, JK.
But yeah, so what do y'all do from here?
So I guess we should head to that knife gully, was it?
What time is it?
In real life or in game? Because in
Yes.
game, it's still relatively early. It's about noon.
Okay. I mean, we could take 5, hang out here for a bit.
Indeed. A
We're
short
on our
rest.
way to a town, aren't we?
You know what they say? Find your keepers. And she's gonna like gesture around the tower.
True.
I want the tower.
Right, so really wants this tower.
It's a wizard and it's a tower. It's almost obligatory.
So yeah,
Spell
y'all are wanting to rest. Are you wanting to short or long rest?
A short rest for me.
Amika literally needs neither.
Yeah, I'm pretty good with either or neither.
Yeah, I'm missing 1 HP.
Okay.
So I'm good to go.
Yeah, but me and Nirsa are missing a lot more.
Take a short rest. You will be able to
we can take a
freely
short
take a short rest, sure. Roll your hit die and all that jazz.
Yay.
You have time for a short rest without being interrupted for sure.
Yeah.
Horsey's intelligent, and on his own accord, he is picking up these dead bodies by the cuff of their armor and moving them over to the side.
So he's like the
Building.
horse from Tangled, basically.
And then he comes in here to hang out with y'all. And blocks the doorway. And maybe poops a little.
Such a good boy. All right, before we rest, I want to.
Before you rest, what?
Before I rest,
Fucking hell.
I want
Really?
No, go ahead. Before rest, what?
to. Okay, before rest, I burn off my divine loyalty in the new Tasha thing to give me a spell slot back.
Okay.
And then when we rest, I get my channel divinity back.
Smart. Yeah, I forgot they did that in Touch. That's so good for clerics. Or for
is right.
paladins, I mean.
Yeah.
I don't know if clerics got that or not.
I think they did.
That's the one thing I didn't like about playing. The whole reason I wanted to stop playing Nigel was because you don't get anything back at all in a short rest besides
Nope.
health. Yeah.
Yeah, it feels pretty bad for certain classes.
Yeah.
But
Especially
dear
when
Lord,
you're not
that
a melee.
cantrip damage it used to do.
Yeah. Twice.
Freaking crazy.
Twice per long rest, I did massive damage.
Wait, what's happening?
You're short resting.
Oh.
And then, yeah. So you find no delegates here. You find some information. One of you knows a little bit about the area. But you have, at least for now, cleared out the Feathergale Spire of its
So we
current inhabitants.
We got an hour to kill. Amika is going to head up to the top floor and kill her hour at the top of the tower with her compatriots.
I take all the arrows in the what's it called? In the
Guns.
armory.
Mhm.
And my character is going to practice with his new bow and get used to it.
The string snaps. No, I'm just kidding. But the string snaps, but it winds back together. As if some sort of elvish magic.
The tower breaks and we all die.
The string
This is the
snaps,
tower
and then the
also.
tower splits down the middle. Horsey farts, and you all
As if
die.
Some kind of magic elven power.
Yeah, no. You have. Do you go outside to practice your shots? I'm assuming.
Yes, and after I finish, I quickly go down and I find Paul, and I go, Paul. We haven't talked much, Paul.
Me and Horsey just look at him.
Horsey comes up to you and says, "Nay."
So,
Does he flick his hair
that's a
afterwards?
have you ever heard of a fire elemental, Paul?
Yes, they're bad guys.
Well, they typically don't have a gender, yes. But, would you like to hear about a time that me and my master Boulder hunted a fire elemental?
Paul just kind of looks at Horsey uneasily.
No, it's okay. It's a nice story. It's an amazing story of heroism. Do you mind if I tell you?
Would you prefer to wrestle?
That's not a good sign.
I do not like to wrestle. No. Hence why I use this. Ba-ding.
Do you want to wrestle the horse?
And you hear as it nods
I
its head up and
don't
down,
think your horse does not want to wrestle me.
and it starts nudging you.
No, that's okay. I don't want to wrestle you. I was wrong. Are you sure? It's a very nice story.
I think I'm going to go back up and enjoy the view.
Fine. Marcus is gonna go off and find Nirsa. Nirsa, where are you?
Power napping.
Yes. Honestly, she'd probably be somewhere where there is booze.
There are kegs of beer in this kitchen.
Yeah. So yeah, she's gonna be in the kitchen, drinking.
Nope. Marcus goes to bed.
Wow.
Take a power nap.
He's gonna take a power nap. The rejection from Paul when he wanted to tell him his story
Shook him to the core.
has shook him to the core. Everybody always wants to hear my stories.
Rejection.
Yeah.
Not
So
even-
you're
not even the
short-
horse wanted to hear my story.
as the horse now becomes Scooby-Doo. And you are finished with your short rest. So you are able to mark off your hit dies if you so choose. And as you kind of gather back around, some of you have sat in the kitchen drinking and kind of eating and filling your bellies. Others have power napped, and Horsey has squeezed himself into the atrium and is eating from a trough of carrots, or like a planter of carrots. And yeah, so what do y'all do from here?
No one made their way up to the top floor, right?
Besides you, no. That I know. not-
Perfect. Okay, perfect.
Except for Ha did. Yes,
Oh
I
yeah,
did.
of course.
I did too, yes.
Phil and Brad and whatever
And
the hell
me.
And
Right.
Barney.
Yeah, bruh. I did.
Honestly, is this Brad?
Is it Barney?
Nah, he sounds more like a Chad.
What? Yes, they are two very unique individual men.
That one. that one's Brad.
Yeah, that one's Brad.
Definitely someone who needs a good punch in the throat.
When Gup goes Fabio, you know it's Brad.
I do not know this Fabio, but yes.
So I used 1 hit die to heal. Do I get those back on the long rest?
Yes, hit dice come back on long rest.
Okay.
You get
Well,
half
you
your
get half.
level
Yeah.
rounded down and hit die back on a long rest.
Yes, as long as you are not sleeping in armor.
Correct.
The only penalty to sleeping in armor is you do not heal exhaustion levels or regain hit die, but you don't get more exhausted from sleeping in them.
Correct. It used to be super brutal in 3.5.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
All right. So yeah.
So I guess we're gonna go to the nearest town and sell all this junk.
I think we can find a Pokemon Center.
Mika's gonna make her way back downstairs. So where we going?
Knife Gully, was it?
That's what the note said. Just gonna wave the note around.
It's a trap.
So I'm
where is
assuming
this
our
place?
friend, you know it. You were the one that was telling us about where it was.
Yes.
Yes. You know nothing.
Player to DM, where is it?
Can you see the map?
Yes, I can see the map.
Can you see where it's written here?
No, I cannot, but I see your little...
So y'all
Okay.
don't see the text like
No.
Feathergale
No,
Spire and stuff?
Nope.
Nope.
Really? Okay. So that's cool. That's interesting. You don't see the V1 and V2 markers and stuff? So
Nope.
if I
You
put
want me
a
to screenshot this for you so you can see?
yeah, that'd be great because I imported this from Roll20 where it had layers, but this doesn't have layers. So the fact that I can see it and you can't, did it put them as drawings? No. Text box? No. I don't know how that works.
guessing they're
Oh, objects.
They're tokens that are just text.
No, they're
that are on
tile.
the
There's
view.
something called tile objects. That's what it is. That is crazy. Let me see if I can show this to you. I cannot. It is for me only.
It's not an object
Oh,
that you can
there.
like a token toggle invisible on.
There you go.
I see it.
So,
I see it as
So,
well.
I'm assuming Nice Trick can kind of look out and gauge based on where they are, where it is, right?
yes, you are. I'm
So,
so happy
she's
that I
kinda
can do
gonna, like,
this.
She's gonna point to the general direction of Knife Point Gully. She's like, it's over there.
General direction.
You know that the
Over there.
tribes tend to stay away from that area. That people don't go there as
there.
it's dangerous.
Yeah, so she's gonna be like, it's over there. I don't recommend we actually go there. I mean, I'm a barbarian, and my tribe, like, legitimately avoids that place, so if that tells you anything.
You talk very refined for a barbarian, by the way.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
I think technically yes. To answer your question, Paul.
Yes, Horsey can do hit die too. It would
Must
be
be that.
Here. Roll me a D10. It's at 11 out of 19 HP. Yeah, Horsey got D10s.
Horsey got some thick hit die. So,
By the
Alright,
way,
just
I'm
do
not
it for
gonna
you.
let Tim not answering this question. I'm not gonna let him not answer this question.
Which question?
No.
What's that supposed to mean?
Roll another one, Paul.
Well, I don't know. As far as the what tribe are you from? I mean, most barbarians that live out in the waste, they typically don't talk like you do.
Oh no, again.
It's pretty close. Let's see.
All barbarians are dumb. That's a stereotype.
I didn't say they were dumb.
so what you're saying is that this delegate is certainly dead, and there's no point in us going there, and we should just go home.
Yes.
No, we cannot take that chance. We have to go and search.
Oh,
Knife
come
Point
on.
Gully. We have to investigate. It is part of our mission, our quest.
I don't have any quest markers.
Yes, what is this quest marker you speak of? Anyway, Barbarian. Yes, sir. Can you please show us the way to Knife Point Gully? Nirsa.
Fine.
That lag.
Fine.
Yeah. I was like, is she saying fine or put? Which one is she saying?
Yeah, I know. That's what it's too.
Both.
Fine. You can point out the way. You do see that along the cliff, it's fairly scalable, but it's gonna take some effort.
I could do effort.
Mika doesn't do effort.
Yes, is Brad gonna climb you down for him? Or for you?
We'll see.
I think it's gonna take some effort. Let me see.
It's gonna be like what? God of War, where the boy is like on his back and they're climbing.
Shame these featherheads couldn't leave any transportation behind for us.
Yes.
Yes.
Everybody wanting to descend will need to give me either 2 athletic or 2 acrobatics checks.
Ooh. Oh,
Unless you have some other way of getting down 300 feet.
Yep. Yep. Does Brad count?
Marcus, yes, you succeed. Nasra succeeds her first. I'll see all the rolls before I go into detail. As
How
to
many
what's
is it
going
supposed
on.
to be?
2.
2? Okay. And is either acrobatics or athletics, or is it just acrobatics?
Either one, your choice.
Okay.
I will almost always use those interchangeably.
So just 2 acrobatics.
Yeah, 2 acrobatics.
+8 to my athletics. That's what I was asking.
Oh wow.
How about Racer?
That'll.
I got 2 20s. I'm fine. Well, that was
Okay.
easy.
Catch Racer when she falls.
Now,
Brad's there for.
so
I'm looking up.
Gonna die.
Do you have Horsey's athletics check on
Hor-
that card?
Horsey, unfortunately, has no ability to rappel down a 300-foot cliff.
Oh no!
So he jumps.
I'm just imagining Horsey prancing at the top of the cliff and then just plunges to his doom.
Does he break my fall?
Horsey, you can resummon Horsey.
We're all climbing down. Paul's at the top of the cliff. And he's like, Horsey, scale the cliff. Horsey just looks down, looks back, and
I'm just curious.
Turns around and shits right next to him.
damn.
All right, I write him down.
Oh my god.
My God.
I'm so mad at this.
Hard.
I'm so mad at this. I'm so mad that the horse has managed to find a way to, like, I guess he is a celestial, and he has.
Played Skyrim, didn't you? Horses
Yes.
can walk right up to the cliff face.
Yes, I have to remember this is a celestial, so
It is known.
as it begins to kind of slip and fall on its ladder descent, it catches itself. There's like a branch stuck out of the cliff as it grabs it with its mouth and balances itself. I hate this, damn it. But it makes it down the cliff. God dang. Horsey.
Paul, I made it down.
Raisa, give me a dex check.
Check or save.
Check. Dexterity. Well, dexterity saving throw, I'm sorry. Yeah.
That's
No. She
Why?
flies through the air
And
with the greatest
can
of ease.
Brad catch Raisa?
I burned all that luck at the beginning. While I'm like presumably falling, can I misty step right, as I'm falling to land on the ground and not die?
Yeah, like you certainly can. Misty Step is certainly something you can do. That's a bonus action, so sure. As you begin to fall, what is the range on Misty Step?
30 feet. That's why I said, like, as I'm falling before I hit the
Yeah,
ground.
no, that's good.
Like,
That's plenty of time. So yeah, you're able to you slip at first, and like as you're kind of falling, not gracefully at all, you fall as this horse is scaling the cliff. I don't know if that adds insult to injury or not, but as you, a human with opposable thumbs and feet, fall down this cliff, a horse with hooves
physical activity
is making it. But you catch yourself at the end. Misty Step, poof, pop down towards the end.
Does she do a
Stupid fucking
performance
magic
check to make it look like it was on purpose?
If she so chooses.
If
Sure,
she
why
so
not?
chooses.
Do you Misty Step into Brad's arms? Is the real question.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
She
I don't
Misty
think I can Misty Step onto it, can I?
she Misty
Like,
steps
onto another person.
onto Brad to catch, but
A spot where you can see. It doesn't require you to be on ground like Scatter does.
but she overestimates how much she's going to Misty Step, and actually lands on top of his shoulders, and they both fall to the ground, taking no damage. But it is not graceful at all. And Brad goes,
do they do that
my
like
hair.
that cliche romantic comedy fall where they fall on top of each other and their faces meet?
No,
Just saying,
one face is met with another butt cheek. Like, it's not graceful. Leg up in the air. Somebody's head's in somebody's armpit.
No kid. No kid.
But
I
it's
was
but it's
expecting-
Brad's armpit, and it is hairless. It doesn't even look like hair grows on this armpit.
Perfectly waxed. Oh yeah.
Oh God.
And everybody else seemed to, I think, make it. Amika made it. Nishra
Imagining
made it.
I
It's
like how
like
Rachel has
the-
become the involuntary comic relief.
I'm imagining that it's like she tried to Misty Step horizontally at the last second to avoid taking any damage or anything like that, and just like it lunged her out at an angle and just like head first into Brad, just face first into him.
No.
Even angry,
Sorry,
edgy
actually,
people. Even angry, edgy people do it sometimes. As you make your descent, relatively unscathed through this, surprisingly or not. I was real scared for Raisa there. You scale down the cliff, and you begin walking in the direction of Knife Point Gully. Somebody roll me, first off, Marcus, roll me a survival check, and Nishra, roll me a d20.
Stand back, everyone. I'm doing ranger things.
Oh no.
Very badly.
Yep, very poorly.
Roll D20. I need to put a 1.
Did I mention I'm a city ranger?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the truth. Because you don't see this. So, yeah, you're walking down the way. You pass by this. There's no trail through here. You do know that you need to be heading towards the river. So you pass by this large, around the edges of it. Here, it's a spot on the map right here. As you walk past it, it's got large jagged rocks, but in the middle it is flat, and you see bones that look like they have been picked clean. And it looks as if it might be something takes its food there and eats.
I like to imagine the entire time that we're walking through here, Amika is pointing like, I'm pretty sure we should go that way. I think we might need to go around this, and like we're just following him further and further down.
No, of course. No, I know what I'm talking about. I am a ranger.
And
We have to
then
go
we,
this way.
A city ranger, apparently.
Walker, Texas Ranger.
then we stumble into some creature's hunting grounds, and Mika's
And
gonna say, "Are you sure this is the right way?"
You do. You walk square into it.
I am pretty sure this is the right way.
And give me. Oh, you roll a survival check, so that'll work. You see as you approach this, feeding area, you see in the ground paw prints, almost human-like, long, and look as if there are 4 toes with long claws at the end of them.
Can I roll a nature check to see if I can match what these paw prints would be?
You can. Anybody can, since they were pointed out. So
would Amika?
Wow, Nirsa.
Is this something that Amika would even know about, Gup?
it is, yes.
Okay, so nature.
Yep.
Point out, I rolled a nat 20 on that.
Yeah. Yeah. So you notice there are 2 different types of paw prints here. The large ones and the small ones. The small ones, you even, Amika, recognize them as hyena paw prints. The large ones, however, Nysra and Raisa and Marcus collectively know they match what you know of gnolls.
Gnolls in this area? I may have made a poor choice in direction.
What a shock.
But you don't see any of them around. And it is currently about 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Something tells me we shouldn't wait around until nightfall. We should
Um,
get out of here.
Paul,
How hot is it?
Paul, roll me a d20. How hot is it? It's moderately warm, 83 degrees.
Paul?
Nice. Okay.
There it is.
Yeah. You continue to walk down. You make it to the edge of this cliff. And it's small. Like you're able to scale it with no problem as you kind of slide down off of this jagged rock area. And continue. You meet up with the stream. The stream is flowing north into a gully, into this opening between the canyon walls.
See, I took us on a shortcut. There was no danger. I am a great ranger.
It
As
was a
you-
mile and we took
trying for
6
that.
hours.
I wonder how long it
Did
really
you
is.
die?
Amika's just got like on every 6 seconds she's using prestidigitation to blow a puff of wind at herself to cool herself.
If you do realize if we get lost out here, we're eating you first.
Well, I better do a good job. So, Gup, do I need to give another survival check to navigate this gully?
Yeah, I feel like
Oh, yeah, no, okay. That's not nearly as long as I thought it was.
it's a mile.
No, it's not a mile. It's 3/4 of a mile.
Oh, we were not here for 6 hours.
No, you weren't here for 6 hours. So-
At least 3, right? Because you said it was still morning when we left the spire.
It was noon when you took your
Okay,
short
so
rest.
2 hours.
And
Okay,
then yeah, so you have been traveling, but you scaled. You've been investigating, taking some time, and yeah, roll a Raisa. Roll a d20 for me, please.
Oh, you're going to lead the way, Raisa? Oh, excellent work.
As you begin walking down the path, you see these footprints really fresh. You look around behind you, and you see gnolls running up to this rock area. They seem to be unaware of your presence currently. So it is up to you to decide what you do with this information. You can proceed forward, you can run away, you can attempt to engage them, but they do seem to be holding a person in their arms, like they're carrying somebody up to this place as they throw it down.
What does this person look like?
Give me give me a perception check. He is in dark leather armor. and appears to be missing an arm.
Who could that be?
I can't believe he survived the fall.
He's dead.
Maybe the gold got him.
The corpse appears to be lifeless, as he, with that investigation check, you could tell. But they place him down in the middle of this area called the Dead Rocks, and they begin feasting on him, completely unaware of the surroundings around them.
Ah, the circle of life. We kill baddies.
Would she catch
The baddies
on?
eat the
She
baddies.
would catch on.
Maybe we should wander by while they're distracted.
Seems right.
Somebody, if you're proficient in Arcana check that is watching this, give me an Arcana check.
Yeah.
That's not Marcus.
Raisa, with what you know about gnolls and how gnolls are actually created, you can tell that they are...
And a mommy knoll, daddy knoll.
Yeah, well, that's one way. You can tell that they are very carefully choosing what they are eating off of this creature. As one of their hyena friends, pets, walks by and begins gnawing on part of this corpse, you can tell that this hyena is about to undergo the ritual to transform into another gnoll.
Into a what, no?
Another gnoll. This is the way of ye Nagu.
Raisa, what do we do? Do we attack them?
Well, they're not exactly bothering us.
No, you're right, yes. But what if they decide
Yet.
to?
They're not bothering us
Mika's-
yet.
I
Mika's
don't-
just sitting on a rock fanning herself with prestidigitation while this is happening.
I don't know if we're going to be able to sneak by. Amika over there keeps stepping on every single stick as she tries to walk by stealthily.
You are already past them. Here. They are...
Well, maybe you should leave less
Here.
sticks behind.
And you are... Oops.
Maybe you should
What?
have found
Who
a
did it?
stickless route.
Who farted?
You are here. And they are there at Dead Rocks.
And would a fireball be able to hit all of them at once?
It would. Yes.
Yes, Raisa, would it?
They are clumped together.
I don't
very
know.
well.
I can't actually fireball yet.
Don't you
Dang
get-
it, Raisa.
Can you not? Is that what level do you? That's third level spell, right? Don't you get that at 5?
Well, I mean, I might be able to cast it. I just haven't learned it yet.
Ah. Fair enough.
We need to take another long rest, and then I can do some cool shit.
Is there a large leaf of some kind nearby?
There are. You actually have trees and kind of some plants and shrubs around where you're at.
Like we're talking palm tree limb size. You know what I'm talking about?
Give me a nature check. No, as
6.
you look around, it's really just oaks and like small, almost not quite trees. The kind
So
that
nothing,
you see.
nothing that would make a good
fan.
fan. No.
No.
That's unfortunate.
You managed to find one good sized leaf, but it looks like it's been eaten up by ants.
Can Raisa use like a very weak ray of frost near Amika to cool her off?
Roll for attack.
On that note,
But yeah, if y'all want to bypass these gnolls, you can continue on if that is your prerogative.
Yes.
Okay.
That is what
I'm
I
good
want.
with that.
You do manage to make your way through into Knife Point Gully. So, Knife Point Gully. I have something to read. Let's see. It's a narrow fissure in the canyon walls that leads through this gully, choked with pale brush and shrubs along the sides, and a swift breeze passes through the fissure. At the end, you see a dark, jagged crevasse that awaits. You see a stairwell leading down in this crevasse. This crevasse has a non-natural forming stairwell leading downwards. And that is going to be another map for you to look at. If I can find my mouse. Let me look at it. Make sure I have everything set up before I bring you over here. Am I going to the right place? Yes. Okay. Yeah. Let's activate it and see what you can see and see if I ruined it. What do you... Did I activate? Yeah, I activated. Is it loading for you?
Loading.
Yep.
It's a 40% for me.
Okay.
50.
50 for me.
It's a big map.
That is a good question. Time check.
70.
Yeah, it's almost end of session time.
Okay.
Actually, we're about to end, but I'm going to end on giving you some vision. Did I get everybody? No, where's Marcus? There's Marcus.
It's coming.
It's a
Damn it.
big
There we
ol'
go.
map.
Okay, so, yeah, it is a big old map. It is dark in here. There is no light.
I light a torch.
All
I'm
right.
human. It's gonna happen.
I'm glad, though. There's a good reason for torches. Okay, so as you enter here, you see this stairwell descending down further and further into the earth. It is dark. It is cold. You feel a very light breeze coming up. And I want to read one thing to you before we end our session. If I can find it real quick.
What do I see?
Oh, whoa. Y'all are going too far. All right. No, that's just you, Marcus. Okay. So you do see something as you peer around the corner. You scared the shit out of me. I thought some shit was about to happen. Yeah, do hold. Do hold real quick.
You have a thing for this, Gup. You just have to press space.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. You are correct.
Trusting your players. Come on.
Gup, I always end up accidentally going through walls. You're really trusting not to go too far on accident.
At least
Oh
in
no, I
this
didn't
game,
do
I
it on
don't.
accident. No.
That is
No.
literally the reason why I've gotten into so many initiatives is because I accidentally stumble on something.
Yeah, well, that's the story of adventurers. So, as you descend the staircase, you see an enormous chasm that splits the earth as far as the eye can see. In this pervasive subterranean darkness, you would descend. A crude, narrowing stairway hugs the rock alongside this chasm as you make your way down it, twisting madly in hairpin turns around sharp outcroppings, jagged and uneven. The stair threatens to spill travelers into the chasm's mouth. After several treacherous miles, the stairway terminates onto a broad, flat landing that juts out over an immense black chasm. In the gloom, a lost dwarven city you see lay in ruins beneath the glittering cavern vault. Broken statues stand in the midst of empty plazas, staring sightlessly into the darkness. A huge, steep pyramid rises at the edge of the precipice, and from the moat surrounds a misty waterfall shimmering over the chasm's ledge.
Ooh, I am going to cast Detect Portal.
What's the range on that as well?
Can
1
you do
mile.
that while the game is paused?
1 mile? You do not sense any portals.
Okay.
Also, little joke about those statues. Don't blink.
Ha!
Don't blink.
Haha.
What you see ahead of you is a figure in dark blue and white robes. You see feathers coming out from underneath the hood. The hood is up, and this person has a light blue skin tone. And that is where we'll end the session. Bum, bum, bum. Yes. Oh, exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this
exciting. Because I just remembered Mika has tool proficiency with bagpipes.
Oh, oh no.
Oh Lord.
He's a river dancing fox
Yes.
That echo,
Yes.
Yeah, this is exciting. Cool. This is a huge map.
Yes, it
Chin
is.
up.
Yes.
If I am proficient in Smith's tools, would I be able to give myself a plus something Warhammer?
No. That is a pretty big ordeal. Yeah, to craft those. Takes a lot of time, a lot of money, and a lot of resources.
Yeah, so the answer to that question is technically yes.
You can, with time,
But-
resources, and money
Yeah.
willing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right,
It's
guys.
a significant amount of downtime.
You guys have a wonderful night. I am exhausted. I am going to bed.
All right.
Hey,
Ta-ta!
Later.
Farewell.
you killed the
I
stream,
will
bro.
also be heading
Oh,
up to bed.
nope.
I have to work.
Oh, hello.
Bye bye, stream. Have a good evening.
Awkward.
Whoops.
Bye bye, stream. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate y'all hanging out and kicking it with us
are
as
signing
we manage to
Yeah.
finagle my way through my very first real module. So thank you
So,
for sticking by.
question about preparing spells.
Come
during
back
the long
Saturday
rest.
for
You
the homebrew
basically
for
just, like,
the D&D Vindicators.
switching out other
Catch
ones
us on
you,
Facebook or
have
Twitch,
with ones
as
already got
you already
prepared,
are. Yeah.
essentially.
Anyway, thank you.
So